Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this match play game of the Scouring between the Black Legion and the Death Guard. The Scouring today is a 5 objective game. I'm going through the missions in order, although the videos may not be. So for this one, you get points for having 1, 2 or more objectives. 4 points, 4 points, 4 points. And the extra mission primary is you do actions on objectives and get more points for those. And you can do 1 objective per turn. So that's that. In addition, there is lots of terrain everywhere. It has been terrain today, actually, hasn't it? So terrain. there's lots of ruins everywhere.
Planing and carring and ferrying and well, you said training.
Yes, training. Not in the gym, no. Oh. So there's ruins in the middle here, 2 separate ruins. There is a slight gap, but they're fine. They will be obscuring, light cover, defensible, scalable, breachable, all the balls. Variables. Lots of ruins everywhere. Essentially, they're kind of near the objectives as well. So we've got 1 objective, obviously, in the centre. 2 just outside this deployment zone, 2 just outside that deployment zone. The deployment zone is marked up by dice! And I'll put some woods on each side as well, so, you know, just why not, really? Which will be difficult ground, although you won't really care that much, and there'll be dense cover, which is nice for -1 to hit. There's also some crates and barrels in crate positions.
Barrels of laughs.
And you can have barrels of laughs. We always have barrels of laughs. And there's some bushes. Because bushes.
Because David loves bush.
I always love a bit of bush.
But not GW bush.
Well, no, they're not from GW.
No,
they're from some random model shop in Leicester.
Not that kind of bush either.
Anyway, so that's all the terrain and things. If you like terrain or battle mats and everything like that, loads of links below for gamemat.eu or urbanmats.com. If you like buying paints and brushes and models, check out Element Games. There'll be a link below for that. And most of all, you're going to enjoy it. So smash the like button, hit subscribe. And the guest for today is Andy.
Don't forget, check him out on Patreon because Dave needs your support. He is awesome and he has literally done so much. Carry on.
Better than that, become a YouTube channel member.
Yeah, because you're a thing now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a thing. Yes. Is that a compliment? I'm a thing. So this is Death Guard Andy. He's got Death Guard. He's got his own YouTube channel called Chaos 40k. Don't do things that often because you're too busy playing games. But check him out. Can we have a look at your army?
Yes.
It looks disgusting and resilient. It must be Death Guard. Oh, it is.
It is the Death Guard army. Yeah.
And we're doing tournament list today. We're going to have a proper smash fest.
It's a smash fest. It's a tournament list. So I am playing the detachment of the Inerexible. It gives me access to certain things. Mostly the stratagem for the -2 to your charge because guess what? It's cool. And why not? It gives you other things too, Dave, but I don't really capitalise on them so much. And I know I should.
You're not using the Ferret Blight Warlord trait because you've got Typhus.
Well, yeah, because it has to have Shamble if you take one. And Shamble shit. So I'm not taking that. So,
fair enough.
It's dreadful.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got the Death Guard. They're cool. And I play them in all my tournament games. And they always steer me right. So I bought them tonight, like always, when I come to your channel, to have some fun. So detachment of the Inerexible. My warlord today is Typhus. Some call him Typhon. It's a myth. He is Typhus.
Or Typhoid.
He's
a disease.
He is a very naughty man. He's my warlord. He is awesome. He knows some psychic powers. The psychic powers he have are Portrait of Mortality and Curse of the Leper.
Okay.
Over here, I have my second character. That is my Chaos Lord in Sorcerer Arm. So my Sorcerer
Terminator.
I've been drinking.
Terminator Sorcerer.
I'll put my beer down. Okay.
Yeah, put your coronavirus down and let's concentrate with Death Guard.
I've had a few beers. Right, so I've got this guy. He is, what, Dave? I forgot already.
He's a sorcerer in Terminator armour of the Death Guard variety.
So, yeah, that's what he is. And he's got the psychic powers. And he's just got something else, but I'll come back in a second. He's got the Miasma of Pestilence and Curse of a Leper. Because you never know.
Okay, so you got Curse and Miasma, Patrician and Curse, and they've also got Smite. Okay, so you got more mortal wounds. Okay,
he's got this here. This dice symbols the fact that he's a little bit resilient. I've given him Revoltingly Resilient as a trait. I think it's a trait, yeah.
It is a warlord trait. It gives you a 5-up shrug, so if you perils, you don't necessarily blow your own head off.
Yes. I've got the Tayman. Now, he's called Scribus Wretch because he wretchedly scribbles things down, and he's very, very cool like that. I like him very much. He's my cutie. So, hey, how you doing? And he'll be getting me CPs on a 7-up generically every single phase that I didn't score at the previous phase. For instance, if I go first, so yeah, 5 phases.
You can get you up to 1 CP per battle round, you get 2 goes of doing it. Right.
Isn't it weird how beer makes you really bad at Warhammer?
Well, bad at talking. Anyway, right, what else you got?
10 Boxwalkers, they're my favourite, next to 15 Boxwalkers, who are also my favourite. Why are they my favourite? Because when you play Harbingers, they are just awesome, running 80 of these guys down the field going, ah! It's
Yeah,
just-
but you're not running hard ringers today, so you
No.
haven't got 80, you just got 15.
I bought 15.
20,
Remember that time
25 rather.
we played a game and I was like, what's better than 10 Poxwalkers on my home objective, Dave? And you're like, I don't know what. And you panned it over and it was like 50 Poxwalkers. Because you had Blast. And Blast was a thing. It was that game you bought up your brand new codex for your guard. And you bought all these tanks of Blast weaponry. So I stacked 50 Poxwalkers. And you know what you did? You ignored them the whole game. That's so annoying. But I've got Poxwalkers. I got Blight Lords. I got 3 squads of 5 Blight Lords. Independently, each one is the same. So in each squad, this is how it's going to work. I've got 1 flail. I've got 1 Blight Launcher Terminator with a axe. I've got 2 with combi bolters and axes, and I've got 1 champion identifiable with the Bale sword.
The
and
Braille
also
sword.
Yeah, because not only is he deaf, he's actually a little bit blind. So they have to have a Braille swords.
Yeah, the Blind Lord Terminators.
He's got
the
the
Braille
Braille
swords.
swords. He's just got a combi melter, so he'll have some melter shots there if I need them in each squad as well.
Cool.
I've got 10 Marines. These are my combat Marines and my shooting Marines. They're my cool guys. I like them. In there, I've got my throwawayable, dispensable roll ones on the explosion rule guys. My bolt gun Marines. I've got them my Blight Launcher Marines, and I've got my flail Marines and my Great Cleaver Marines, and I've got my Plasma Marines. The Plasma Marine here is a normal Plasma Marine, and the Plasma Marine here is my champion. He's also got the free war gear option. They all do, so he might as well have it. So he's got the power fist, so he can give you a good fisting very powerfully. He's also got
Yes.
the plasma, like I told you already.
Yes.
And but yeah, I've got 2 bloat drones. Now, unfortunately, this guy had an accident and he dropped his war gear on the way here, but he does have the
heavy blight launcher,
That's
which
not-
is the assault weapon.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So he's got that. But this guy here has got the flesh mode because why not? They're cool, and I went up against them recently, and they're actually really good. When I run 3 of them, they're quite scary.
Yes.
So I did that. Over here, I've got my Rhino for my 10 Marines to go into, obviously. And in there, I've got a Combi Bolter. And no, I haven't. Oh, yeah, I did pay for it, yeah. So Combi Bolter, and I have a launcher because 3 shots. It's free.
Well, they're all free now.
It's free now.
You
I
don't
didn't
even have to pay for it.
No, I
All
didn't.
you've got to do is
I
tick a
equipped
box.
it. I didn't pay. I meant I equipped it, not paid
Yeah.
for it. That's what I meant.
Cool.
I got 3 Plague Burst Crawlers, PBCs, as we call them. So 3 PBCs, not the BBCs, as we like to say.
The Polish broadcasting.
The Polish
company.
Broadcasting Company, yes. I have
Well,
a bunch
the
of
Plague
the
Broadcasting Company.
Plague
There we go.
Ruling Company. Plague Bubonic Company. PBC.
No, you're just making words up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, right.
So, 3 Plague Burst Crawlers, all have got entry cannons. And it's got actually entrepreneur cannons. They have great ideas, very entrepreneurial of them. So entrepreneur cannons, I've got 2 Rothel volley guns and a heavy slugger, and I've also got 3 Plague Burst mortars and my Plague Burst crawlers coming around to shoot you at a place near you. And
Very nice.
that's my army.
Cool,
It's pretty
okay.
quick today, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you got a bit of speed, bit of gun, bit of resilience,
psychic,
bit of everything.
resilience, bit of speed, bit of power, bit of Jeremy Clarkson.
And it's all very smelly.
Yes.
So for those who don't know, DevGuard, everything has -1 damage, apart from Poxwalkers and Rhino, because Poxwalkers and Rhino. And then
Contagions,
everything has
I think.
contagions. As I get near you, I lose toughness and your range gets lost.
First round is 1 inch, second round 3 inch, third round 6 inches, fourth and fifth round is 9 inches.
Yeah, that's probably how you think about yourself when you're having rounds at the pub as well. Anyway, right.
At the beginning of that starts.
Anyway, right. Black Legion. This is a latest variant of my Black Legion list. So Black Legion, they get +1 hit if I shoot the nearest eligible target or if I charge. That's nice and easy to remember. And I don't suffer combat attrition modifiers, so that's nice. What have I got today? If you're on a competitive Black Legion list, you need to have a Baden. Stop opening food. You can wait a minute.
The whole time.
Got a Baden. He's an absolute monster. He can give units re-rolls. He's difficult to kill. He's got all the marks, all the fun things. Of course, he's got a phase cap. So
Has he got all the pools?
he's got all the things. He's got all the
He's
things.
got the marks. Has he got the pools, the Jameses, the Barrys, the Keiths?
Oh, I see. Yes. No, just marks.
Has he got any cards from
Anyway, so I gave him his Warlord trait, which means I get Warlord trait. So he's got multiple, so I can pick a thing, and anything near him can reroll wounds against it for the entire game. So I can pick a unit of Terminators or whatever. In addition, he gets extra attacks on the charge, and he can reroll charges and do lots of fun things. And he can put a unit in Wonton Tactical because we get the Wontons, which is exploding sixes.
We're walking in the air. We're walking in the air tonight. I'm done.
He's no.
See, he got rid of, I got rid of the dinosaur tonight, and I did a new one.
He's Snowman.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh dear! Don't drink. Don't eat the yellow snow. I've got a Demon Prince. He looks blue, but he's actually Nurgle. He's got Defx as his power, so you can get rid of invulnerable saves. And I've given him a Wartroid and a Relic. He has the Nurgle Relic weapon thing, Demon Weapon, which ignores -1 damage, shrugs, and wound caps, and automatically wounds for every hit, which is very nice.
It's like you built him to be really, really good.
Really killy.
How many CPs have you got left?
I start with none.
No, that's interesting.
But I won't need any.
No, you won't. No,
and then
you
his
won't.
Warlord trait is Hatred Incarnate or whatever, so it gives him extra strength, although I don't care because I'm auto-wounding, extra attacks, and it allows me to reroll my hits. So basically I'm hitting on 2s, rerolling, and whatever hits automatically wins.
It's beautiful.
So that's a beautiful thing. I have a Terminator Sorcerer. See, I know how to say Terminator Sorcerer, and it starts like this: Terminator, and ends in Sorcerer.
I'm used to saying Malignant Playcaster. Saying that is like swearing to me.
Yeah. Anyway, he's got Infernal Gaze and Prescience, and he's also Marcus Slanesh, so he gets the Delightful Agonies power as well, which is a 5-up shrug. He has a Relic. He has the Veilbreaker plate, so he's got a once per game teleport, him and a core unit across the board.
I've got a Braille thing as well.
No, not Braille, Veil.
Braille. That's what you said.
Yeah. God, you're a death guard. I have a Dark Apostle. He hasn't got any marks, but he does have Illusory Supplication, so I can make a unit trans-hit and turn a 4 rerolls to hit against that unit. They will be Illusory Supplicated. I have a unit of 10 Terminators. They have the Black Rune of Damnation, so they're -1 to wound, and if you cast on a doubles within 18 inches of them, you perils. So that's always fun. And they've got mixtures, they've got Combi Melters, Power Fist, Chain Fist, Curse Weapons. There's a whole mixture of weapons, and they're fun. They do what they do, and they are, of course, Marcus Slanesh, so they get fight first, and I can give them the 5-up shrug.
You can.
Because that's fun. I have 2 units of Legionaries. They're given toys, because their toys are free now as well. So
They come from Rome or Italy.
No.
Well, they're legionaries. They might as well come from Rome.
Yes. They both have a Power Fist and both have a Plasma Gun because they're free, so why not, I guess. 5 Warp Talons, they're filthy. On the charge, they're getting 26 attacks hitting on 2s, so that's fun. They're good at shredding infantry and things, so that's what they do.
Though.
Not so much Terminators, but the rest of them, yeah. And obviously they've got jump packs and they're demons, so they get invulnerable saves, so that's nice. I have a unit of 5 Havocs, 2 Lance Cannons and 2 Missile Launchers. Why 2 Missile Launchers? Because I didn't have 4 Lance Cannons. But it also means against Hordes I get some more blast weaponry. So they're more of a jack of all trades weapon missile launchers, and they're still good against tanks. They're not bad. But they might be crap missiles, but yeah, I mean, they will be today. So a unit of Havocs. I have a Land Raider. It's a Land Raider. They're cool. They're toughness 9 and difficult to kill. And with D6 plus 2 damage Lance Cannons.
How many wounds they got now?
16.
16. Okay.
So save I can pot smoke with it.
Ridiculous.
I can make it act on top bracket for a CP.
For points, these are better, but they are still a brilliant machine.
Toughness 9 when you got strength 8 weaponry is a problem.
It's a big problem, Dave.
Yes, even if I get within contagion range, then only still winning on 4s.
Anti-tank tanks. That's a problem.
Yes.
So
problem, big problem. He's obviously got a Combi Flamer and Havoc Launcher because they're free now.
No, Dave. Problem solved.
Yes, well, for me anyway.
Yeah.
And then I have an Obliterator, just a single Obliterator, because it means I've got a deep strike option. So if someone wants to put chaff on a home objective, I can just deep strike down and shoot it.
You can.
This is my Black Legion indirect fire here, essentially. And for the same points as 5 Legionaries, I'd rather have a deep strike and Obliterator.
It's a very handy asset to have in an army like the one you've built.
Yes,
it gives you options, and options are so good in tournament to be able to take something that can basically make the difference in scoring points and not scoring points in turn 2 or 3. Can generically change the way that turns 4 and 5 will go. Absolutely.
Yeah, because if someone's got, I know you've got Poxwalkers there, but let's say someone's got, 10 cultists sitting on a home objective. He can deep strike down them and D6 plus 9 shots, hitting on 2s, winning on 3s and AP1, and just wipe out that entire unit. They no longer have their own objective.
And potentially,
and then they'll move on to the next unit and stuff.
If they need to charge just to get on the objective.
Yeah. And they're fairly difficult to kill at 4 wounds, toughness 5, 2-up save.
Big swing.
It's a problem that can deep strike in your back passage and obliterate things.
I don't see the problem with that. It's Burke.
No, I mean you like things firing out your back passage. You should have Marcus Slanesh. You are disgusting.
I am disgusting and resilient.
Yes, I don't know. Luckily, right, anyway, so they're the armies. Secondaries. Yes, I was getting those in just a second.
Well, firstly, let me go through my secondary.
Yeah, go on then. Go through yours first then. So because you put yourself at the top today.
I did. Normally I'm down there, but today I'm up here.
The light's shining on it.
Oh dear.
Oh,
So I remember
that's better. There we go.
I decided to spread some sickness. So basically, I pick objectives, I'd be sick on them, and then
You get points.
I get points.
Yeah.
And then I get engaging on fronts, because normally this list will go behind enemy lines, but because I know Dave really well and I'm trying to play the best game I can play here, he will screen this out. In a normal tournament game, it's someone that's not expecting it. They probably would make a mistake. Dave.
Yeah, because you've got to push forwards to get onto the objectives, but I've got 5-man units. I can string them out. I can screen out deep strike.
Most tournament players are good, but they do make mistakes. Dave has a habit of not making that mistake with behind enemy lines. He's very unforgiving. So I've learned in playing him, if you're going to go for it, but don't go for behind enemy lines, go for engage. Less points, but more guaranteed.
More reliable because you can get it with your Rhino and your drones and things as well. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so you got engaged, and then your last one is no prisoners because you didn't know what to do for your third one.
No, because you can deny everything else. You know, like you're not.
I've got a list that's not easy to score against. No, you could go assassinate, but that's a trap.
Well, you got 10 terminators that are unkillable in between me and you, so there's no point in going for that. I could go for grind them down, but realistically, you're going to kill more of me than I'm going to kill of you.
I've got less units. Yeah.
Realistically, I could do a psychic one, but guess what? You got psychics.
I've got 3
so
denies.
There's no point doing that. I could go for things like I could go for retrieve. There's no point really doing retrieve.
Well, yeah, because Poxballs can't do it, unfortunately.
I could do banners, but I get less points for banners than I do for doing spreads, and spreads guaranteed. So there's no point changing it over to that.
Yeah.
So realistically, my third one had to be something that would be guaranteed something by the end of the game, and I'm hoping in 5 turns I'll be able to kill one.
At least one unit.
I'm going to get a few points, but there's just so little else to go against you. It's a really well-built list.
It's a list that's not easy to score against.
Well, is if you go assassinate
and somehow kill them all.
Yeah, like absolutely.
But good luck, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Death Guard. I know how
He's got wound caps.
So.
Some armies just can't deal with him. Those 2 are going to be hiding, and he can just fly away and counterpunch when I need him to, and I can transhuman him.
Yeah. And
make him -1 hit, of course, because he's a Nurgle Psycho, so he can do -1 on himself.
I've played tournaments for 2 years, and this is probably the hardest list you've ever come up with to score against to guarantee points. So, on a tournament level, forgetting how the game plays, for actual point scoring, this is one of the best lists I've ever seen you build. And in a tournament.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, very true.
Anyway.
So what about you, Dave? What did you pick?
I am going for, what did I write down here? Wart Ritual, because yes, you do have, you've got 2 Jedis. I've got 3 casts, so it's a decision to make, essentially.
Absolutely.
Do you stop me giving my Terminators a 5-up shrug?
Choices.
Do you stop me Miasma or Demon Prince, or do you stop the Wart Ritual? I only need to get it 3 times, so if you deny it twice, I'm still good.
You out-option me, and what do options do in a tournament?
They win you prizes.
Anyway,
so I've got Wart Ritual, because why not? I've got Long War, because normally I go for banners, but
because between these 2 armies it will be a very, very long war, Dave.
Well, it has been a very long war.
It has been a long war.
10,000 years.
10,000 years.
So normally I go with banners with my Black Legion, but because all the objectives are fairly central and you've got a lot of OBSEC, I'm not going to go for banners today, but I will go for Long War, which means killing things off objectives and nicking objectives. I should be able to do that quite a lot. They're all near each other. And then I'm going for Despoiled Dominion, or whatever it is, which is my change for banners, which is like Spread the Sickness. I'm doing actions on objectives to get points. And none of them are in my deployment zone, so they're all going to be 4 points each, just like Spread. So that's a thing. And I forgot to mention, actually, my relic for my Dark Apostle, Andy, which is the Cloak of Conquest. So anything core or character near him actually gets objectives secured. So although I don't have that much, I just got my Legionaries. The Terminators will become OBSEC. Abandon can be OBSEC, which is hilarious. And so on.
Do you want another beer?
No.
Okay.
Right, so on to the roll-off. We need to decide who's defending and attacking. Yes, what?
We
Did we?
forgot to announce where our stuff was going.
Yes.
I said they're going into there.
They are, yes.
So that's my Marines. For those who aren't watching, listening, because you're painting, my Marines are going to be...
Plague Marines and the Rhino, yeah.
I will be starting with 1 squad of Terminators on the field, and the other 2 will be in Deep Strike.
Okay,
All
very
of my
nice.
Characters and army units will be on the board.
Cool, okay.
Yeah.
For me, Obliterate starting in Deep Strike, because he's my indirect fire. And I'll start 5 guys in the...
Oh, 5 guys.
In
5 guys?
What, Burger? Yeah. I'm good. I'll start with 5 Legionaries in my Land Raider.
Oh, you. Okay.
Because why not, so essentially. So, yes, let's roll to see who's defender and attacker, and we'll do the point of things.
My channel guys, but I can't use them because they've said
they don't show up on the camera, and they're red, and this is red, and it's just really annoying.
Oh, no,
Go on, roll that.
That's a 5!
Right.
I'm so good at predicting.
Do you want to defend or attack? If you defend, you get to pick the deployment zone, but you deploy
I
first.
would really like you to be on that side. So I'm going to choose to be the attacker and go first on this side. I'll get it wrong, didn't I?
You're being an attacker, so I get to choose where I'm going, yeah? Because the defender chooses.
I don't know how it works. I can't remember.
Do you want to choose or do you want me to choose?
I want to be on this side.
Okay, so you want to choose then. So you're going to be the defender.
Oh, but that's
You're going to choose over
I'm
there.
going to be Windows Defender and put up a security firewall.
That sounds brilliant. I'll be Black Legion and I'll deploy over here so I get a better camera angle. We'll deploy it and alternates and we'll be back. And we're back after deployment. And down here we have some Black Legion. I've got the Land Raider here, so it's kind of hiding. This has 5 Legionaries in it. This is my blob. I've got my Terminators, all my characters, a bad man is standing there taunting you, and some Warp Talents as well. And then over this side I've got Legionaries, Havocs and Demon Prince.
You're a liar.
And I've got an Obliterator in Deep Strike.
Stop lying to everybody.
I'm not lying to you.
You just lied to every single person watching this game. Dave said he had 5 models inside that tank. He's a liar. They're on the table over there. I can see them.
Well, to be honest, I could open this and shove them in,
That's
but they're going to be quite difficult to get back out again. You see, I could physically put them in there.
I lie. It's okay.
I'm just testing
the
out.
tank's falling to bits. I haven't shot it yet. It's falling apart.
I'm just testing the assault ramp for intense edition when I can move and then get stuff out.
Oh, that's funny. Right, what have I done?
Anyway,
so what I've done is I have put myself onto the objective, but not in the ruin. On these Unit 10.
That's the same as me. None of my stuff's in the room. My Terminator's in the room, but they can tank it. It's fine.
You can't get within 9 inches either side. My Teleman over here, my Pulse Walker's over there. I mean, you can't get in this side. Units in the middle.
Yeah.
Units over here.
I can't first turn teleport my Terminators down here because that would be hilarious if I was able to do that.
Possibly. So you can't do that.
No.
On the other hand, I've got Pulse Walker line here, just 10 guys, just fat smite protection screen.
Is he part of that?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's just one of them wanted cover and the rest of them couldn't be bothered.
You never know. A Pulse Walker in cover is a Pulse Walker that might survive. So
might. Yeah. Okay.
The mighty Pulse Walkers. Over here, I've got five of my Terminators coming up with the back of
Your
my
characters who are also Terminators. Yep.
Yeah. So
Drones over there, Rhino over there because you're scared of my Land Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
That's basically it.
Yeah, and then you've got 10 Terminators in Deep Strike, 2 units of 5, and they're in the Rhino.
You got it in one, buddy.
And you left a dice here.
I've got.
That's a bit dicey.
I've got 5. I've got 5 CP. You've got none.
I will have one after this roll.
First, we've got to roll first. I think it's your turn to roll first this time.
You're the guest, you always roll first.
Is that how you always do it that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you have a
I
4.
got a 4. You can get a 2.
That is a 4.
Get a 2.
That's good counting, that is. That's also a 4,
I
though.
said get a 2, Dave.
I don't want a
Not
2.
me. You.
Ah!
You get a 2.
No.
Oh no!
Okay, well it's Black Legion turn 1. I'm kind of okay with that.
I'm more happy than you are, I think.
You won't be after I've done my movement.
I know.
We'll be back after Black Legion turn 1 command and movement phase. Right, here we are at the end of Black Legion turn 1 command and movement phase. I now have 1 CP. Command phase, I actually managed to get my prayer off. So I put Illusory Supplication on the Terminators. Abaddon, I pointed at your Rhino for my Eternal Vendetta. So whatever's within 6 of Abaddon for the game gets to reroll wounds against that Rhino. Abaddon also put my Terminators in Wonton Tactical, which is what, Wonton Massacre, whatever it's called. So exploding 6s to hit for assault and rapid fire weapons. So that's fun. That was it for the command phase, I think. And then movement phase, Warp Talons shuffled around a bit. These Legionaries that here were in the Land Raider, they've got out. One of them has managed to advance onto the objective like that. The Land Raider has shuffled forwards. The Terminator's moved. The Apostle, the Sorcerer, and the Abaddon all advanced. I then teleported the Sorcerer and the Terminators onto the centre objective there, like that. They're within 3 of my Apostles, so he's got lookouts there. They're also objective secured because they're near my Apostle. And Abaddon is within 3 of these Legionaries here, which are now doing the Despoiled Dominion thingy. My secondary.
That thing.
That they need to do.
Does the thing.
My Havocs have walked up here. They can move and shoot without penalties, so that's what they're doing. They're within 6 of Abaddon for his Eternal Vendetta. Demonic Demon Prince has shuffled forwards a little bit.
Cool.
Who are just a little bit.
Who are.
Maybe a little bit more.
We have fun.
So they're doing the action there. Not doing the all spexy scan thing this turn, but in future turns I can do it. That's fine.
Sounds like a you problem.
So that's that. I'm going to do some Psychic now. So let's do some Psychic. I'm going to start with my Sorcerer in the middle here, and he's going to be starting with Delightful Agonies, which is a 5-up shrug.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Well, that's a fail.
I'll use his once per game free reroll with his Chaos Familiar. Yeah. So he's killed his familiar.
First move in his game.
And I've got it off on a 9.
I might as well try because you've got 2 attempts out, 2 denies. Oh, I want to keep that 6 really.
Oh, it's in the tray. No.
4. What does that do for you?
It gives a unit that is slash a 5-up shrug. For example, himself or the Terminators.
I wonder where that's going on.
Himself, clearly.
Yeah. I'm not going to try deny with CP reroll. You carry on and have your 5-up
Okay,
shrug
cool.
with
So
Terminators.
they've got Transit and a 5-up shrug. Glorious. And then he's got Prescience or a targetable smite. I don't think I need the plus.
Because you've got what
No, because I've just done a psychic power, so I can't do a psychic action. You see, but it's fine.
Oh,
I'm going to do my Infernal Gaze and do
got that as well.
a targetable smite into Typhus.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's a 6 for this one. That goes off on a 7.
I attempt to deny.
You can, and you
And I'm
don't.
going to CP it, obviously, because I'm
Okay.
using his cheeky runes. I guess, yeah.
You denied it, but you spent a CP, so you bet on a 6 because you went to 7 because Tallyman and things.
Oh yeah, I rolled for Tallyman and got a CP. So,
Cool, that's fun. Okay, my Demon Prince, he could do Putrid Miasma on himself. Is that really worth it? Probably not. You could do Smite, nothing's in range, or we can do Defects, nothing's in range. So I will give himself Putrid Miasma in case you mortar the Marines and then start mortaring him, for example.
Sure.
So let's do that. He's miasmaed. It's a lovely thing. Everyone loves a bit of Putrid Miasma, even Death Guard Andy. Right.
I do.
It's now the start of my shooting phase. You said you were thinking about Cloud of Fliesing something. Do you want to?
I'm going to be close. Yeah. So basically, my Terminators. So 3 CP. I'm going to stop you from shooting my Terminators.
Until they're the nearest
Hang
thing.
on a minute. It's not at the start of the shooting phase.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm just going to double check.
Well, let's double check. Okay, as usual on this channel, I am right.
Yep.
So you're spending 3 CP on Cloud of Flies on your Terminator, so I can't shoot them unless they're the nearest target.
Okay.
Right, because that has to be done at the start of the shooting phase, which is fun. So now I can just ignore those Terminators and that completely, and you just spent 3 CP. But you have got plenty of CP, so fine.
I feel like it's at this point
Okay.
in the game that Death Guard Andy turns around and says it's 1 game allowance and says balls.
Yes. Well, I'm going to start with my Havoc, Sandy. Their nearest eligible target is that Rhino.
Okay.
Okay, so they're going to shoot all their last cannons and missile launchers into that Rhino.
I'm going to be popping smokes there.
Okay, so you're making me -1 hit. I'm shooting the nearest thing, so I'm getting +1 hit, so it cancels out.
Yeah.
Okay? Start with the 2 last cannons. These will now hit on freeze.
You will.
But I can reroll ones. Don't need to.
I wish I hadn't spent that CP.
And these will wound on freeze. And I can reroll wounds because they're within 6 inches of a bad, and that's my Vendetta. So it's 2 at -3.
I got a 3-up save, so
6s.
6-up saves. I made neither. It's D6.
2d6 damage.
Okay.
I don't even need the crap missiles. I'll keep these dice. These ones are doing well. Does it blow up, Andy? No. 10 Poxwalkers, please. Not Poxwalkers, Plague Marines, whatever they are. Disgusting boys.
8, 9. That is 10. Let's look for no ones, please. That's 1 guy.
Oh, that'd be a flail guy, yeah?
Wouldn't that be the dream?
Okay, right, I'll let you sort that out.
Thank you.
Right, the Rhino is dead. The Plague Marines have jumped out. Well, 9 of them did anyway. I'm moving across to my Land Raider. The las cannons are going to shoot your Plague Bolt Scrawler there because I can see the back of it. And the Havoc Launcher and the Havoc Bolters are going to go into these Poxwalkers in front of these Terminators here. Hopefully I can clear them out of the way and then I can shoot your Terminators.
No.
That'd be fun.
No.
So let's start with some las cannons into that Plague Bolt Scrawler. I'm going to hit it on freeze.
Oh dear.
But it's alright, the 6 explodes.
No. That's let down.
I'm going to wound it on freeze, like that. And that's 3 invulnerable saves, it's -3. So 3 5-ups, Andy.
Like that. I made 1.
You made 1,
So
okay.
it's D6 twice.
Well,
Minus
D6
1.
plus 2, so the D6 plus 1 each. Alright?
So,
CP.
so 1.
So that's 5 and 5, that's 10. It's got 2 wounds left.
So 2 wounds left. Okay.
I'll take that.
Anything else to hit it with? No?
Not into that, no, but I've got the heavy bolters going into the box
Do you know what you just did?
walkers.
You shot something and you couldn't kill it.
Well, very nearly did. I also just shot something and killed it with half the guns.
Yes, you did.
I think it's Poxwalkers here, the nearest eligible target. I believe they are, because all these are behind the ruin, aren't they?
They are.
So I'm going to be hitting these Poxwalkers on 2s with these heavy bolters.
Okay. Lots of ones coming.
Alright, and the 6s
Well,
will...
that is so lucky as well.
And the 6 explodes. So I've hit them that
stop
many
it,
times. And I'll win on freeze.
Good.
That wasn't so good.
No.
But that is 3 6-up shrugs, followed by 6-up shrugs. So it's 2 damage, but that's 3 dead. Okay. And I've got Havoc Launcher, which will be D6 shots. For 4, okay, fine. Which will also hit on 2s. And 6s will explode, they didn't. And this will wound on freeze. Strength 5T4. So that's another. We can have a 1/6 shrug. That's enough one gone. Okay, so I killed some Poxwalkers, crippled a tank,
not enough of them.
and blah blah blah. I think this is quite a good shooting phase so
It's been
far.
very good for
It's not
turn
bad,
one.
is it?
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Well done,
Okay,
you.
yeah, well done me.
Or something,
Well
mate.
done me.
It's impressive.
Right, continuing the shooting phase. I was hoping a pattern would be in range of your Poxwalkers, but sadly it's not. So the Terminators, the melter guns at the front here, all in this ruin here, are all within 12 of your drone. So they're going to shoot your drone because for some reason you put it in the ruin.
I did.
Sometimes
There's a reason why.
yeah, it's going to get ruined.
Yeah.
And then all the combi bolters and the Reaper autocannon will all go into the Poxwalkers because that's what I can shoot because I can't shoot the Terminators.
Cool, buddy.
All right.
Go for it.
Actually, you know what? I'll put the autocannon into this Plague Burst Crawler just because I can.
Because
See, it might plink a wound or
It
two
might
off.
take
If I take 2 wounds off it, I know I can then finish it off with a Land Raider. Because he can take 10 wounds off him. Yeah.
Absolutely. Good at once.
So let's start with the metal guns into the drone. These will hit on freeze.
Oh dear.
And they're currently rerolling all hits and all wounds because of a bad one.
Well, because you're running trash.
So I've missed once, but the 6 explodes because I put them in the
Yeah.
tactical doctrine. All right.
Good that.
And these are wound on freeze. And I can reroll all wounds. And that is free invulnerable save because they're AP4.
I made one.
2 go through. These are D6 damage each.
Oh, come on.
-1 each, obviously.
You won't kill it. But it's very
Just as well you have the -1 damage. It's got 2
Two
wounds left. Right, and then I've got a Reaper autocannon into your tank. This will hit on falls because they moved. But I can reroll all hits. Like that. Unfortunately, the 6s won't explode because I put them in tactical doctrine. So it's just 4 hits.
Yeah.
Otherwise, having 7 hits out of 4 shots would just be filthy,
That would
wouldn't
be
it?
horrible, wouldn't it?
It's reading on 5s, though, because you're T8. But I am re-rolling all wounds.
Yeah, then you need to. Oh, stop it.
So that is 3 at -2, 1 damage. So I've plinked 2 wounds off. That is literally exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm now going to shoot a billion bolters into those Poxwalkers.
I'm back.
Right, okay, so I could charge into your Terminators and get +1 to charge. You can spend a CP to make -2 to charge, and nothing will happen, but you'll spend a CP. But I'm not going to, because in case I make the charge, my central objective is then gone. So that's fine. I'll say just bring it and come at me. I have got 4 points in my turn for despoiling a Dominion over there. And that is the end of the Black Legion turn. And now we'll move on to the Death Guard, turn 1. Right, Death Guard turn 1. You've done your movement and command phase, and I suddenly realised I didn't actually mention that all my combi bolters killed your Poxwalkers, because there was, 5 or 6 left?
There was that.
They got shot to bits. So that was that. I'm assuming people noticed they just disappeared,
Yeah.
but I just thought I'd mention it. Do you want to run through what you've done in your command movement phase,
Sure.
other than gaining command points? You're now up to a glorious 3.
Still 2 more than you, sir.
Yes, but you had 6 more than me at the start of turn 1.
Calm down, baby. Happy substitution.
Yes.
Okay, so, baby, what have I done? I've moved over my tanks. I've moved some Poxwalkers just to keep screening a little bit. Kept my tiny man where he was, doing what he's doing. Pulled forward the Plague Marines. Pulled forward both the drones. I can pull forward that drone as far as I have because, unlike most things, they don't bracket. So there's no penalty to his movement. He did move a full 9 inches.
Well, I didn't shoot at that one. I'm sure the one that was in here.
Yeah.
Or was that one?
Yeah.
Well, it was that one.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
one-
well, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, he's there.
Yeah. So Terminators came forward, characters came forward, tanks moved, and that was it. Tanks not. So
And you gave your Plague Marines +1 hit, and then realised if you hit the Terminators, you hit on falls anyway.
it's fine. But I've got other things.
But you remembered your rule.
They're not going to be shooting them. They're going to be shooting the guys over there.
Finally got 2 up save and toughness 5.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
If I can range. No, I don't know.
Anyway.
So let's start with a psychic phase.
Yes, let's not forget that.
I'm going to start with a nice cheeky smite
Okay.
into your Terminators because that's the nearest thing.
They are the nearest thing. You're quite right.
It goes off on a 6, which I attempt to deny.
Let me have a think. Yep, I will try and deny your smite on a 6. I need a 7.
Great if you didn't do it.
So I've denied your smite.
yeah.
Okay, right.
Next up, how many more denies have you got?
Got one more. My Terminator Sorcerer has
So
2.
next up, I'm going to do Preacher's Vitality.
Okay,
We're doing that on the Terminators in front of me.
okay. That hasn't gone off, has it,
Doesn't go
Andy?
off, no.
No.
I'm going to CP that because I
Oh,
do
yeah.
want them to have it. They don't need it. No, I'm not going to CP it. They don't need it.
Okay.
Miasma. A 6. It's an 8. Going to try and deny it.
No, you can have that.
Cool. The last one. Curse of the Leper from Other Guy.
Okay.
It's a 7.
That does go off, doesn't it?
Does.
I'll try and deny it.
Oh dear.
Okay,
So it's
sorry.
a super fail.
It's a super fail. Okay, so you've miasmed, I'm assuming the Terminators?
I have.
Okay,
I'll
right.
put dice out in a minute. So 7 dice. I pick the Terminators.
Because they're the nearest eligible thing.
Toughness is currently
4.
So 5s and 6s are mortal wounds.
They are, yeah.
Of which I got 3.
2.
3.
2.
2. I can't count.
Someone can't
apparently.
count. I got 5 up shrugs at the moment.
Have.
So one of them takes 2 wounds. Okay.
Well, softens about black power.
Does it?
Yeah. Tracer fire, psychic bullets.
Let's take a wound off someone. Hold on. Right, okay, yeah, so I've wounded a Terminator, and you've just mentioned to me...
I forgot to mention this.
Forgot to mention it on camera, those poxwalkers are throwing
I
up
said it when I was moving.
and spreading the sickness on that objective. So,
It's
that will be,
all
so that's 4 points.
It is
Nice,
4
isn't it?
points.
It's almost like my 4 points I got over there.
Except mine are better because they're the Death Guard. So
Yours is sickness, mine's despoiled. It's all very chaotic.
It's very, very chaotic, isn't it?
Yes. Okay, so that's your psychic done. You're going to start shooting some things now, are
I'm
you?
going to start with my wounded tank, and I'm going to put the Warhammer volley gun
Okay, you wounded tank.
into them, and I'm going to put. It should see just about.
What?
Actually, it should have.
Yeah, I think you can just about see him. Okay, so your volley gun's going to go into them. Right, what else are you going to shoot?
Guns again, and the mortar. And the mortar is going to go into those guys over there.
Okay, the Havocs. Right, okay.
They've got 2 wounds each, haven't they?
2 wounds each, they're toughness 5.
That's the mortar
Yeah.
going to go to them. And the next thing I'm going to do is put the edge cannons into that guy there. So edge cannons.
Hold on. Right, change your plan because your entrepreneur cannons are out of range.
2 inches out of range. So I'll be putting the edge cannons into Terminators.
Into Terminators as well. Okay, so what would you like to start with?
The edge cannons on 5s.
Okay.
There's a hit.
It is it. Not like you're winning on 3s though, because minus 1
There you
win.
go. They've got a big
Invulnerable saves.
5 up in it.
It is, yeah.
Good luck.
Okay.
And no CP. You got 1 CP. You can save it.
That's alright, D3 plus 3.
4 wounds, sir.
5, someone can count. 2 plus 3. 5 up shrugs. Oh look, the Garner wound has died.
Yeah, I really messed
You
up.
shouldn't have shot that. Shouldn't have shot that first.
Yeah, I realised that as I'd done it, I was like, oh, poo.
I mean, the volley guns all. Oh, I'm going to have 2 up saves against this bit shot.
So, what's my volley gun?
You hit twice with that as well. Well done.
Yeah.
6, isn't it? So 3s, but 4s because minus 1.
1 hit.
It's minus 1 AP.
One wound.
There's loads of them touching cover, so 2 up.
Oh no, Dave.
5 up shrug.
Oh.
See, it would have made no difference if you didn't the other way around it. Yeah. You got your mortar going to the Havocs, you said. So you got D6 shots.
Oh,
6. Well done, but you're hitting on 6s because there was a direct fire.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Let's try.
Well, that was the weaker tank.
So now I'm going to put this tank here.
That one.
I'm going to put the Buffalo gun's not in range or anything. So it'll be the entry cannons going into that guy.
Really?
Yeah,
I never would have guessed that.
Actually, go on.
I don't know, do you?
How many guys are in this squad here?
There's 5 in that squad.
What else is on the objective? Just them?
Just them. I mean, if you want to shoot an entire tank at 5 legionaries, go for it.
Everything from that tank's going to those legionaries.
Okay.
Edge cannons. 2 hits.
Well done.
2 wounds.
Yeah. Minus 4, but they're in cover.
2 dead.
That's 2 dead, yeah, okay.
Next up, I'm going to do the mortar. For
Yep.
6 shots for 6 shots.
Oh, they might be dead.
Oh, look at that. That's
Look at that. It's a shame you're not getting exploding 6s.
I know.
2s.
I
When you're winning on 2s, you're rolling
fire
1s.
with that one. He's upset.
I would expect all the hits to wound, to be fair, when you win on 2s and rolling 1s. So that was 5, yeah? So it's minus 2, but I'm in cover, so 4 ups.
No, oh.
So I've got 1 left in the squad.
No, you lost 2.
Oh, I've got no more left in the squad.
No, no.
Do I CP that then?
Because you're going to lose your objective, sir.
Because you got nothing else. It's a 4 up.
You can kill my tank, but I'll kill your infantry.
No, because I'm still going to be holding 2 objectives anyway, so that's fine. Okay, cool. So they're dead. That was fun.
Yeah, I like that. That was fun, that was.
It was.
It was great. I like how you left that one guy on the objective where I could just kill him.
Well, I wasn't going to put the Warp Talons there, because otherwise you would have done the same to the Warp Talons.
I've got that guy over there.
You do?
And he's got 6 attacks of his...
Oh, the heavy blight launcher, which is an assault
I'm
weapon.
going to put it into his orbital guys that shot up my transport.
The Havocs. Okay.
3s. That wasn't very good.
And then 3s.
And then 3s, rolling 1s.
Whatever it is, in toughness 5.
No,
So 2, it's AP3, aren't they? So
AP2.
AP2 because of cover. So you killed 2 Havocs.
I like that.
Yeah, he's doing alright, isn't he? He's my next target.
I've got to measure up, make sure that my guys over here are in range.
Right, yes, you're in range. So you got blight launchers and plasma guns from the Playwinds into the Havocs. What are you starting with?
Hit on 2s on the blight launchers. No reroll ones. My lord is not within 6 inches because I did some poor movements. I'm a fool of a took. So 2.
Yes, so 2s with the blight launchers because Tally Man. Very nice. And freeze. Toughness
freeze,
5.
yeah.
Strength 6.
We're
Reroll
on
the 1.
ones.
Yeah.
No,
So that is 3 at minus 2.
Because AP 1, so
4 up saves with 2 damage apiece. So you've killed another Havoc.
Good. I've got plasmas. I'm not overcharging the plasmas. Do you know why? Because I don't want to. 3 on 3s. That's 2 very big. If they wanted to hit, they did. And yeah, 2 wounds. No, just 1, isn't it?
1.
Yeah, sorry, didn't overcharge.
And
It's fine.
minus
If
3
you're
plus
free,
minus 2.
two.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
Because of cover and things. Okay.
Morale might, probably not. But,
Maybe. Maybe.
So,
Anyway.
what else am I going to do?
I don't know. What else are you going to do, Andy? Terminators have got some guns, and you've still got another tank
I
fire
have
as
got
well.
the tank. See, our tank is going to fire into that unit, the same unit. So the mortar will go into those 2 boys, because I think that's who you've got on the objective.
No, he's on it.
Oh, he's on it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so the mortar's going to go into them. Oh,
Right, sorry about the ding dong. He ordered a pizza.
I did. I've been drinking beer, so pizza had to be called.
Yes, so your third tank, you said you were going to mortar the remaining Havocs, volley gun the Terminators, and no, that one's got the Slugger. So Slugger the Terminators, and entry cannon the Lamb Raider.
Yeah.
I could pot smoke, not going to.
Hit on freeze.
Freeze, I guess, yeah. That's nice.
I'm going to sleep here because I haven't.
You can if you want.
I'm on 5s.
You are winning on 5s, Andy.
I'm saving my CP.
Okay.
5s. Rerolling 1s.
Yeah, you are, yeah. Oh,
Cool,
what,
okay.
yeah. Right.
Mortar.
Okay.
6. 5 shots on 4. My mortars are on 4, mate.
Well, they're not doing too bad, are they?
No, they're not.
Yeah, hit and freeze, yeah, not direct. So freeze to wound. We roll the 1. So 2 wounds on the Havocs.
I'm going to CP roll. No,
You can't re-roll a re-roll.
No, I had one that was a 2 that I didn't re-roll.
Okay, did you want to re-roll that one?
No, I'm going to kill one, it'll be fine.
So 4 up, because cover.
I told you I'd kill
You
one.
killed 1. Okay, so I've got...
So morale will be a thing.
Morale will be a thing, but there's only 1 left now, so I don't really care at this point.
One can't do anything anyway, so that's important.
Well, not really.
Morale's not anything. Do you know what's good though? No, probably some no prisoners here, so...
Yeah, you've got no prisoners, yeah. But to be fair, you are getting rid of the easy units first.
But this is the thing. Kill the chaff. So... Obviously, now that is most of my shooting done. I have got in at Terminators right there that
You
could
have?
shoot.
Yes.
Do I want to shoot
You got
anything?
a blight launcher, combi melter, and a few bolt guns?
I'm actually not going to shoot anything into them because I don't want to make my charges harder for my...
What, you think you shooting the Terminators will actually kill more than 1 Terminator?
I've got melters and blight launchers and all sorts
And
of
you're hitting on
shit.
4s with no rerolls?
I'm just going to charge him.
And minus 1 a wound?
I'm just going to do my
Are
game.
you sure?
No, I'm going to charge.
I think you're a madman. You're not going to shoot them.
Nope. Because I don't want to decrease my charge range for my plate marines. I've got
Off on the Plague Marines, just because they're all the way over there.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're my
all
killer
right.
unit. I've got 4, 5, 6 units that need to charge you this turn.
Okay.
You can't interrupt me. You have got to fight first, but only against one thing.
Yes.
So,
Well, I can decide what
split
units
fire.
I can,
Yeah,
so I can split attacks. That's
do
a
it.
thing.
No, it's
Do
fine.
it. Anyway,
They're
so
my asthma anyway, so that's fine.
they are, yeah. So you're not shooting
I'm
anything
going for
else.
my plague marines first. Nope, plague marines first. You got Overwatch. You can't Overwatch me because you're on that side of the ruin. You can't see through it unless you're touching.
Well,
it.
some of them are in it, and
That's fine.
some of
You're
them
always
are.
Overwatch on half a unit. Be my guest. I'm gonna...
So you can start with the Plague Marines.
What's newest? Actually, no.
Okay, right. You've had a think. It's an 8-inch for the Plague Marines. So you can start with them.
Yeah, no Overwatch.
No Overwatch, no, because I don't think I'll kill enough of them.
Oh,
Oh,
so you
no.
do that one.
Okay,
They get on the
they're in. Okay, so your Plague Marines are in. What else is going to go in?
So I'm going to declare it now. So that's my plague marines first.
Yeah.
Next up is going to be my blight lords.
Okay,
They get a 6.
That's
They will
en-
also
that's enough,
be
yeah.
in. So they're second.
okay. What else?
Next up with my bloat drone.
Okay,
Gets a 5. He's also going to be in.
sure. Okay, well let's move things in.
I've got more.
You got more. Well, let's move those in and see what space you got left.
Sure.
Right, midway through the charge phase. Now Typhus is going to go in. Because why not, I guess. He's got a 7. Nurgle wants it, apparently. So there's space for him. He can squeeze in. Yeah.
I could put him there. Touching
Yeah.
him within an inch.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be charging anything else in, I don't think. Alright, yeah, I'll put my lord in. It's good. He can go in as
You
well.
sorcerer.
Yeah, he can go in.
Or can he physically fit in?
Yeah, because if I can say, all he's got to do is touch that side of the ruin, and we touch again.
Okay,
So,
okay, fine.
there you go. On a 4 and a 5.
No, sadly not.
Alright.
I'm more than 5 inches away. To be honest, Andy,
He might be
you're
careful.
probably lucky that you didn't do that anyway. Because I would fight first, smack him, and then that's one of your denies gone.
Yeah.
And also 2 of your powers.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. What you're going to activate first?
Well, I'm thinking about this logically.
It's only logical.
Yeah, I've got many attacks with my Plague Marines. I've also got many attacks with my...
We have many attacks with everything.
I do. I'm going to... For God's sake. I feel like I need to take out as much of you as I can, but also you can pile in. So you can consolidate on me once I've piled in. So
Well, you pick a unit, pile in, fight, consolidate, then I will pick my Terminators. Yeah, okay.
Because I need to get up there and stop you from putting more on there to hit me with. And stop you from killing my other stuff.
Okay, alright. Right, yes, you're starting with your Plague Marines. You've piled them in a bit. Because the wall is thicker than half an inch, the only ones actually touching the wall can actually hit me because they're within an inch. So you've got a flail and 2 axes, and that's it. But you're starting with them because otherwise I'd probably murdered a lot of them before they get the fight. So, okay, so what are you starting with?
Axes.
Axes. These are hitting on 4s because of my prayer, despite the fact you got +1 hit. It doesn't matter, hitting on 4s and no rerolls. Very nice.
That was really lucky.
I'm going down to toughness 3, so you would win on 2s, but -1 on wounds, so you're winning on 3s.
3s, no rerolls, I presume?
You can roll 1s to wound.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So 3 hero ones.
Very nice.
Need to,
Very
so
nice.
that is literally 4 AP.
Invulnerable
4 or
saves.
3, yeah.
So pass 2. These are d6 damage each, aren't they?
They are.
Okay, so one at a time then. First one.
3 wounds.
Okay, shrugs. She's got a wound left.
So
Next
guy
one.
Kills him.
No, because I've got shrugs.
Kills him.
So no, I got shrugs. Doesn't kill him.
What?
Next one. 6. Well, 6 is bound to kill him, right?
right?
Can I do this again?
No.
No. Okay,
Right,
so far you've killed a Terminator. I'll pick him up in a minute, and you got your flail.
Never should have happened.
Well, it did, so nah. To be fair, you shouldn't have hit that many times. And they've all missed and you can't reroll. Brilliant. Makes up for you hitting with all the axes so much.
Well,
so you've killed a Terminator.
Terminator's down because you've only got 8. So whatever you're going to fight at, your 2 Terminators down. Carry on. I'm very...
Okay, right, I've piled in on my Terminators. I have kept them within 6 of my Apostles, so they are still objective secured. Because that is vital, especially considering you killed me off of that objective. But I won't talk about that. No. So, I'm splitting the attacks all over the place. I've got a Chain Fist and Power Fist that are going to go into your drone. I've got a guy under here with a Chain Fist that has to hit your Plague Marines. Alright, and then I've got Power Fist hitting Typhus. Alright, and then I've got 2 Accursed Weapons hitting your Terminators. Okay, so let's start off with a Chain Fist hitting your drone. Here we go. I'll hit on 4s.
Okay.
So I'm rerolling all hits and wounds because I hadn't told them to, if you remember.
They're beautiful. I like that.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm winning that drone on 3s. That's 3 invulnerable saves. Each one's flat 3 damage. That's a dead drone.
I'm going to CP it.
Oh yeah, I've still got a Power Fist hitting it as well.
Oh, okay. I'm going to swap it as re-attack, so I'm not going to CP it. Sorry. I'll take it back.
I'll let you off.
Thanks,
Right,
mate.
dead drone. Is it going to blow up?
Yeah, I'm going to pay a CP to blow it up.
Okay, well we'll do that after I finish hitting things because it all happens. All my attacks happen at the same time. All right, I've got a Power Fist that's going into Typhus. 3 on 4s. And I can reroll all my hits. Didn't really help. And I can win on 3s. So that is 1 4 invulnerable save on Typhus. He takes a wound because it's -1 damage. So he's got what, 5 or 6 left or something? Cool. I've got a Chain Fist into the Plague Marines, which you hit on 4s. And reroll all hits. And it'll win on 3s. And these are at -4, so you won't get a save.
Okay.
D3 damage each. 1 dead Plague Marine, 1 wounded. Alright? Okay. And then I have 2 Accursed Weapon guys into the Terminators, which will hit on 4s because they're miasmid. Right, I'm re-rolling all my hits, and that was a good roll. So I've missed twice. And strength 5, you didn't press at them, so I'm wounding on 4s. And I'm re-rolling all wounds. And these are all -3, these are all invulnerable saves. They only damage 1. Alright?
4, 7.
So 7, 4 plus invulnerable saves. Number Nagel. So that
Nagel
is
6.
a dead Terminator.
A dead Terminator.
A dead Terminator, a dead Plague Marine, and a dead drone. Right, so you just auto blowing up? What are you doing?
Yeah, blow it up.
Is it just 1 mortal wound?
D3.
Shall we check? It's only 1 mortal wound when the drone blows up, so you're just going to roll to see if it blows up.
No.
Which it doesn't. It's not worth paying the CP for just 1 mortal wound. Okay, so that's a dead drone. a dead Plague Marine, and a dead Terminator. And I will now consolidate.
Do it.
Right, Blight Lord Terminators, or Blind Lord Terminators. You're starting with a Flail of Corruption, I guess?
I sure am.
You're hitting on 4s, no rerolls. It's a shame, that, isn't it? Strength 5, so I'll go down to toughness 3, but it's -1 a wound. So
That's a miss.
1 wound at -2.
I might just go ahead and CP that one.
2 wounds at -2. Okay. 4 ups.
That's a shame.
That was worth a CP.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, sword.
She'll hit on 4s. And strength 5, so a wound on 4s, because the -1 a wound. Okay.
AP3.
5 ups. And 5 up shrug. One of them is wounded. I'll put one on 2 wounds in just a moment. And then you've got your
Axes.
2 axey guys hitting on 4s with no rerolls. And they will win on 4s. And reroll 1s because of -1 to wound. So just 2. These are -2, so 4s. And a shrug. So you put a Terminator down to a wound with your Terminators.
Good.
Right, Typhus is going in. You're doing your big swing because you're hitting on 4s anyway. So here we go. Oh, hello.
That wasn't very good, was it?
That. Drop dice don't count. Where did the other one go? Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so you've hit twice.
Yeah, this isn't going so well.
And you're winning on 3s because I'm on -1 a wound. There you go. And it's 5 plus vulnerable saves. What's the damage of this?
Flat 3 each.
Flat 3 each. No,
Someone's going to die.
that's fine. So, yeah, so first one's 3 damage, so guy's got shrugs. So the guy on a wound dies.
And then you
And
make
the second guy
Oh, no.
dies as well, so you've killed 2. Well done, Typhoid.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, right, Typhus is consolidated. I've still got more on the objective though, but first we have morale. So the Terminators, I lost 4. 4 plus 1, they're fine. 1 auto passes. I've lost 4 Havocs. Leadership 8 without the champion. So on 5 or 6 he runs away. He doesn't run away, he also got a 1. My entire army is insanely brave. Okay, so at the end of your turn you've got 4 for Spread the Sickness.
Yep.
And some no prisoner points will work out at the end, and then we'll be back now for Black Legion turn 2 to see what they can do. Right, okay, Black Legion turn 2. I had 2 primary objectives. I had the centre one and the one over there for 8 points. Andy's already put it up. Thank you, Andy. So that's that. The command phase, Abaddon gave himself rerolls because the Terminators were too far away, so that's fine. Fine. Hey?
What else have you done then?
I got my prayer off again. I managed to not roll a 1 on my Terminators.
Pretty Jeebus.
No. So I've illusory supplicated my Terminators again. And I had 2 CP, and I spent all of them so my Terminators can fall back, shoot, and charge. Because that's just absolutely glorious. Frees up their melter guns and things. So that's nice.
Sounds like cowardly.
Also means I get +1 hit again when I charge.
It just sounds like a really cowardly thing to do against an army that, doesn't have any much of their tricks. You don't have...
No, but you are disgusting, and your army is resilient.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, I got that.
My Obliterator has come down here. My Land Raider has shuffled forwards onto that objective. My Wartons have also moved onto that objective, and they are doing the Despoiled Grounds thingy majiggy. That unit there is doing the Allspec scan thing, the mission primary thing on that objective. And I've screened out beautifully the back corner for your deep striking. My Demon Prince has even hopped over here, but he is within lookout sir range of that unit there. And to be honest, if you want to shoot him, it means you're not shooting something else. My Havoc even walked forward, so we can screen you out a bit more as well.
It's a beautiful thing.
So it is a beautiful thing. And then my Apostles moved forwards, my Abaddons moved forwards, and my Terminator's also just sort of standing there, basically. Yeah. Why not? That's fine. I'm now going to start with some psychic shenanigans.
Okay.
Because that's always fun. I'm going to start with a nice little Putrid Miasma, just in case you manage to find some way of shooting him. So let's do that. I know I've got War Ritual, but my plan is to kill you the first couple of turns and then just do it the last 3 turns.
That's going to happen,
so. Putrid Miasma, that goes off. Lovely jubbly. He's all the way over there. He's fine. I'm going to do my Delightful Agonies with my other sorcerer, which goes off at 11. I mean, you might as well try and deny it. Oh, nearly. You saw the 6 and you thought you had it.
Oh, I did for a second.
Shrug on the Terminators. And then he's got Prescience. Or got Infernal Gaze. Right, and then I will do Prescience as well, so I need a 7. That hasn't gone off, that's fine, that's okay. I haven't got a CPU reroll, and I wouldn't anyway. And you would have denied it anyway. You denied the one that I didn't cast. That's why it didn't go off, you see.
That's important.
Yeah. Cool, I'm going to start the shooting phase, Andy. Would you like to cloud of flies? They've only got 2 CP, that's a shame. Right, okay. I've got a lone havoc with his laser cannon. He's going to shoot that drone.
He's going to miss.
Well, he might do. Let's find out.
I call it.
No, he's hit.
He's going to miss.
And he hasn't wounded. Okay.
He didn't miss,
That's fine.
You got no CP either, have you?
Don't need them. Right, I'm going to move on to my Terminators now. I've got the 3 melter guns. I'm going to shoot into your drone. And then all the bolters is going to plink some wounds off your Terminators.
Go.
Alright, so the melter guns into your drones. They will hit on freeze. Cool. I would reroll ones because abandons it and 6s would explode, but never mind. They're going to wound on all of those. 3 invulnerable saves, AP4. Oh, you made some invulnerable saves. Well done. D6 damage.
2.
3, which becomes 2. Okay, that's fine. Blinky, blinky, blinky. And then I've got lots of bolters into your Terminators. Right.
Poop.
Terminators.
Poop. I said I was going to do it. I said I would.
He's a funny man. He's funny. As my daughter would say, you're funny looking. Right, 1 combi bolt and 2 plague marines because they're the nearest one, and 2 combi bolters into Terminators. So I'll start with the one into your plague marines, which will hit on 2s. We roll 1s because of a button. And this will wound on 5s. I'm not expecting much from this, but I'll shoot them anyway.
Oh dear, oh dear. So these get some time practice,
bolters,
mate.
these will hit the Terminators on 2s and reroll 1s.
That was 2.
I know, and the 6 will explode, so they've all hit.
They? You got 1s? You rolled a lot of 1s there?
Yeah, I re-rolled the 1s. I had 1-1 and I had a 6, so it cancelled out because 6s explode. Reading on 5s. 1 to up save on your Terminators.
It's going to talk about twice.
Funny if you rolled a 1.
It would have been great, wouldn't it?
Right, and I've got a Baden. He'll just shoot your Terminators.
You can't do much else, you coward.
Actually, let's leave a Baden for a minute. Let's shoot this big tank here, and let's shoot some big guns at things, because that's what big guns do.
Yeah.
There's a tank there on 10 wounds.
Guns
Let's put everything into that tank.
Guns don't kill people. Rabbits do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Right, I've done some careful measuring. The Land Marine is actually going to put everything into that tank, so I'm hitting on 2s instead of 3s. Because it's the nearest eligible target. So let's start with some las cannons hitting on 2s. I'm glad I chose that tank. It's winning on 3s. 2 demon saves. Oh, you're making some saves now. That's good, isn't it?
Good, isn't it?
Well done. The heaviest bolters.
In town. Yeah.
Hit on 2s, but 1s don't really help, do they?
No, they should, don't they? I guess tanks anyway.
1 at -1 on your tank.
4.
2 damage becomes 1 damage. Havoc launcher. 4 shots. Yeah, come here. 2s to hit. I'm rolling 1s a lot now. 5s to wound. 1 free up on your tank. Okay. That was good.
So what have you done so far, Dave?
I've took a wound of your tank.
Marine,
yeah.
You failed to kill a Terminator, you failed to hurt a bad Typhus, and you've managed to basically take a wound of a tank.
Yeah.
Are you going to start doing something yet?
I am. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what to obliterate. What to obliterate with the obliterator.
Well, I think there's a clear choice.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I'll do the big shot.
I think that's a very good idea.
I know.
Hitting on...
We'll be hit on 2s because it's the nearest target.
That's not very nice.
I know, it's filthy, isn't it?
You know
or do I just go for the many shots instead of a billion shots and plink some wounds off?
So I'm going to do a Death Guard keyword stratagem, and I'm going to pop smoke.
You can't with that.
I know, because you know what? We don't need to pop smoke because we're Death Guard, we can handle it.
You're smelly enough as it is anyway.
Like everybody else's armies, we can actually tank someone shooting us.
What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the many shot thing because you've got invulnerable saves and -1 damage and nonsense. So instead I'm going to go D6 plus 9 shots.
That's a much better option.
Right? For 14 shots.
14 shots.
Right, so 14 shots hitting on 2s, which is the nearest thing.
Could be free room.
Fit every time that.
How do you get to roll that and not get a single 1? But I roll 10 dice when I'm disembarking and roll 7 ones.
Well, 7's number. No, it was number. Anyway, strength 5, so I'm winning tank on 5s. And these will all be AP 1.
I said 3.
3.
Did I say 3 a second ago?
3 4-ups.
I said 3 a second ago.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. 2 more wounds off your tank.
That was the right mistake.
Yeah, probably.
Anything else you want to do, mate?
Yeah, I'll shoot some more. I'll shoot some more guns. I've got a Baden's gun. He's going to shoot something because he's a Baden.
He is a Baden.
He is a Baden. He'll just shoot your Terminators that are right there. I think. Why not?
Quite far away, isn't he?
He's quite far.
He's quite far.
Well, he gets to reroll his charges.
Yeah, I hope so, because I'm going to put 2 inches in that, make him into like an 8-inch charge. So.
Well, it'll be a 7 inch.
Yeah, 7 inches, because remember, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he's going to hit you 10 minutes on 2s. You're marksman, but you're the nearest target, so I'm back and hit on 2s. Alright?
Oh,
I think he's giving himself 4 rerolls.
Oh.
And that explodes.
Oh.
He's going to win on 4s, and he's going to 4 rerolls. So that is
So what, sorry?
4 at -1, but I think they want to cover anyway, aren't they?
7 is.
So, yeah. So, 1 takes a wound.
Oh, no minus?
Yeah, -1, but you're in the one cover, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's cancelled out -1, isn't it? So 1 takes a wound, that's fine. Oh, I've got my sorcery, he hasn't shot his bolt yet. Let's shoot him to the Terminators as well. Why not? So he'll hit on 3s, because -1/+1.
Oh dear.
And 5s. 1, 2 up save. Okay, that's fine. Right, I think that's all my shooting done. Wasn't as good as last shooting phase.
No, it wasn't. It was dreadful, wasn't it?
Why are these idiots falling over?
Absolutely dreadful, Dave.
Yes, almost your sort of level.
Oh,
Okay, right. I'm going to charge my obliterator into those poxwalkers.
do it.
It's a 9-inch charge.
It is a 9-inch charge.
Here we go.
But he's going for a bush. Difficult ground. That's my favourite.
Well, I failed it anyway. Tripped over the bush. My Terminators
In that case, hang on.
are going to go into Typhus. And hold on, I'm going to Plague Marines as well, or just Typhus. Right, Terminators charging Typhus and your Plague Marines.
Carry on.
And they're getting +1 to that because of Abaddon, so that's a 9-inch charge. So let's sort them out in a moment. Abaddon will be charging your Terminator.
CP, make it into put myself. You got no reroll here. Apart from
He gets,
yeah,
he gets through all his charges anyway.
He's a 7.
So I need a 7 now, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, he's in. That was worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, charges made. Abaddon's run up there. Terminators are going to Typhus and your Plague Marines. I'm going to start with Abaddon into your Terminators. You haven't got your CP turn drops. This is fine.
-1 to hit.
You are -1 hit. I'm getting +1 hit because I charged on Black Legion. So I'm hitting on 2s.
5.
I'm re-rolling everything because I'm Abaddon.
I feel like you roll until 1. Oh, come on.
Everything's hit. You're lucky 6s aren't exploding yet, Andy.
Yeah, I know,
If it was
right?
turn 3.
Yeah.
I'm winning on 3s.
2-5, yeah.
T5. But I'm re-rolling everything.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I haven't got any 6s yet though for mortal wounds, but it still is a lot of invulnerable saves. Did I want to re-roll more of those? No, that's fine. No mortal wounds coming through though, but there is 8 4+ invulnerable saves from Drachnian.
Well, that wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, no.
1, 2,
So that's
3.
3 damage apiece, which comes 2 damage apiece. Are any of them wounded? I believe.
Yeah.
So 1's wounded, so he's dead, and so is another one.
So you killed 2 Terminators.
Yeah.
Well, that's below average with him, isn't it?
Well, I didn't
You
get-
wipe
didn't-
out 5 ago normally.
Didn't get any mortal wounds, you see.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
that's what it was, yeah.
Right, 2 Terminators down, 2 remaining there, but that's fine.
I'm still standing, even if it's just a little bit.
Yeah. I've got 3 Terminators here. They're going to hit Typhus. The other ones are going to hit Plague Marines. So I've
Okay.
got an accursed weapon into Typhus, hitting on 2s.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Don't take like a loud you. If you want to say curse words, you got there and do it.
Accursed weapon. Rerolling 1s, Abaddon. These are strength 5, so 4s. So that is 1 at -3. So 1 4 invulnerable save, 1 damage.
1 damage on 5.
Right.
Okay.
Chain Fist. On 3s, rolling 1s. Nope. And then 3s. 1 more invulnerable save.
Oh dear.
In the tray phase.
I didn't make it.
D3 damage.
Oh dear.
So 1. Okay. And then the Power Fist into Typhus. Hit on 3s. And win on 3s. 1 more invulnerable save. 1 more damage.
He hasn't made a single one.
No, but he's still alive though. He's got 2 left. Okay. And then the rest are going to the Plague Marines.
Okay.
Right, accursed weapons into the Plague Marines on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Look at that. It's like he's practicing.
And strength 5, so 4s.
That's good.
And these are -3, 1 damage. So 4 6-up saves.
Oh no,
So that's the guy who's wounded dead and wound off another. And then I've got the Chain Fist, which will hit on 3s. Reroll the 1. And this will wound on 3s, and you won't get a save. So that's 3 that I've gone for AP4. So that's the wounded guy dead.
Oh, another one.
Well, they're D3 damage each, so hold on.
Oh.
So yeah, so then just another one dead.
Is it?
Yeah, because that plus then the next one would then kill another
I
one.
thought it was the first one, then you rolled the second one, it was a 1.
Yeah, so this killed one.
Yeah.
That took one off another one, and then the third one will then kill him.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so they've killed 2 plus
three,
the...
3 in total. 2.5.
Something like that, yeah.
That's right.
Right, it's 5 Plague Marines left, 2 Terminators left, and Typhus is somehow still alive. Start me your Plague Marines, yeah?
Yeah.
So what's this, the flails? What's this?
No, this is the axe.
2 axes. Okay, you hit on 4s, no rerolls. The axes are doing well.
They're doing very good.
Yeah, winning on 2s.
If you do this.
3s because -1 a wound. But you are rerolling 1s. Well done. Your axes are doing alright there.
AP much.
Invulnerable saves.
You made 3, so it's D6 one time. For 6 wounds. I think it's going to be 1 dead.
Well, you've seen what my shrugs can
Yeah,
do.
it's a bit gnarly, isn't it?
No, that is 1
Oh,
dead,
just
just
about.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so that's 1 of them dead. Right. What else you got?
I've got a flail. I've got 2 flails.
You got 2 flails. Okay. Hit on 4s, no rerolls. I don't care what your tally man says. You're hitting on 4s. Okay, so that was half. That's fine. And then these are strength 5 on T3, so 4s to win because -1 a wound. So 3.
3 go through. AP2.
Yeah, 4 ups. Lovely job.
Oh, another 1 dead.
2 damage apiece.
Yeah.
So first one takes a wound.
Ooh, 1/5 up your dice.
And he's still got a wound.
I've got a guy with. I've got my champion there with fist as well, so I'll do that.
Okay. 4s, no rerolls. And 3s because of -1 a wound.
2 go through. Much
Invulnerable
AP.
saves.
Ooh.
2 damage.
Ah,
Yeah, so you
he
killed
dies.
2 in total. Right. Typhoid hitting the Terminators.
Typhoid. Oh, gosh.
Well, where do you think the name Typhus comes from? You hit twice. Well done.
Well, it's just
It's better than nothing.
yeah. Fine.
Wounding on 3s because of -1 a wound. Reroll the 1. 2 invulnerable saves. Made 1, fail 1, 3 damage apiece, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shrugs. 1's on a wound. Ha!
Well, what's good about that?
Right. Terminators into a Baden. What's left of that Terminator squad? So you said you want to start with your flail. So you'll hit on normal, and you can actually reroll here. So you can reroll that 1 because Typhus. That was good. You've hit twice. Well done. Now, strength 5, I go down to toughness 5, but I've got the mark of noble, so 5 to win. 1. -2, yeah?
Yeah. Nice.
I'm fine. Champion with a sword, you can roll the 1. He's hit twice. Your wound on... no, you don't wound. No. That's a shame. I wanted to say Zinch and just make it damage 0 anyway.
That's in the fight phase, yeah?
That is the end of the...
Fighting. You did lose some Terminators.
I did lose some Terminators. Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
Is morale a thing?
Okay, it's Death Guard turn 2, and Andy had lots of problems about deep striking because I screened out beautifully. It is an art form.
One model based on one.
I know, it was almost like I sort of thought about it.
Technical genius, sir.
Thank you. So you got your CP from your Tallyman, you had 2 objectives for your 8 points. That's all looking lovely. And in my turn, I did score my 3 from my Auspex scan. Yeah, Auspex scan over there, and that was it really. I need to start killing things and nicking objectives, but the problem is I'm holding all the objectives, so it's difficult to nick objectives if I'm holding them. And then your turn, you drop your Terminators down here and here because you couldn't fit them anywhere over here. I screened out a lot of the board.
You were very good.
These are spreading the sickness.
Yep.
They're doing the Auspex scan.
Yep.
So they're just getting points this turn, then they'll push forwards, I guess. You've done a bit of manoeuvring with your tanks and things, and that is literally it, really.
Yeah.
So straight into your psychic phase, I guess.
Yeah.
Where would you like to start doing what?
I'm going to just...
Oh, hold on.
I forgot about time.
Right. Typhus is, was it the host of the
D6.
Destroyer Hive thing? You're picking a Baden because it's an extra phase you can do damage.
No.
You're not going to pick a Baden. Why not?
I want to do Terminators.
Why do you... Okay,
Because I
fine.
don't like them.
Fine. Well, 2 up and you do D3 mortal wounds then.
No!
You roll a 1, so it's completely irrelevant.
Okay, psychic
But
phase.
for reference, in future, I will always pick a Baden because he's got a phase cap. This is an
Yeah.
extra phase you can do damage.
So next up, I'm going to
Right,
do
psychic phase.
I'm going to do my first one as a curse of the leper.
Who's this coming from? Because they both got curse.
Yeah, this comes from the guy behind, so that's my
You sorcerer. Okay. You need more than a 5. You need a CP there. Okay. You need more. Okay, so this is going well.
Smite.
Oh, at least that's gone off.
9 tonight.
I'll
try.
I will try and deny that. Why not? No. Okay, so a smite, and this is going to the terminates, to the nearest thing. 3 more wins. Very nice.
As well, so
Shrugs. You killed a terminator. Well done.
and 1 down to 2.
Right, Typhus with Miasma of Pestilence. Close off on a not that. And you've already done your CPU roll, and then all you can nail is a smite because you've already done a curse. And that's, well, you killed a terminator in the psychic phase.
Yeah.
But everything else failed.
Not worried.
At least you didn't roll double, because otherwise you would have perils, you see. It's not that room.
There is that.
Yeah, there is that. Shooting phase then. Let's see if this is going to be better than your psychic phase.
Yeah, so I'm going to put my bloke gun over there. Everything from the bloke gun is going to go to him.
Is it? That's nice. Okay.
Didn't like that, did you?
You can shoot him if you want. I'll put him there to annoy you.
Freeze.
Freeze, yes. It'd be
83.
free, isn't it? So, invulnerable to saves.
He's dead.
I think he might be dead, yeah.
6 damage.
Right, shooting phase. You're starting with this PBC here. Entropy cannons volley gun into the Land Raider, and the Immortal's going up and over into that unit on that objective there. And I'm popping smoke with the Land Raider.
We're doing water first with these.
Okay. 5. Your Mortars are doing well today.
They're on fire. Let me try to change that.
You're hitting on 4s though, because of indirect fire and things. Which means a slight difference. 2 smooth.
3 on 1s. 22. AP2.
Which becomes AP1 because of indirect fire.
Are you actually touching the ruin?
No, but it becomes AP1
Oh, yeah,
because of indirect fire.
Yeah, sure.
So 4 up saves, 2 damage apiece. You killed 2 of them. Well done.
Well, that's a nice start.
Yeah, it's not a bad start.
I killed 2 more, morale might be a thing. I don't know.
Well, not really.
No, maybe not.
Right, entropy cannons.
4s.
Yes, it is 4s. Oh, well done. The smoke did nothing. We're winning on 5s though.
Making me waste the CP.
Well, not really.
I'm going to CP that one. Doesn't make a difference. Have to try, right?
6 up.
6 on.
Oh, that was nearly a 6.
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3.
For 4 wounds.
5.
5, sorry, yours quizzes. 3 is a 2 in this game. It's weird, right?
5 wounds, yeah.
Yeah, and then next tank's going to do exactly the same thing. Full bracket.
Volley gun, 3 shots.
Oh yeah, might as well put into it. I don't know.
Winning on 5. Wounds on the same amount as your entry cannons. You might as well give it a go.
Try.
Right.
Same exact thing again. Mortar over there, heavy slugger, and the other stuff going over here.
Okay, what are you starting with?
Water, D6.
Okay.
3.
3, yeah.
Enough.
4s. And 2s. And 4s. And
Nice, good job.
That's one I made a 4 up.
Yeah. And then entry cannons.
Okay. 4s. And 4 shots with a slugger.
Oh yeah.
On 4s. And then winning on 5s.
Just the one.
It's -1, so 3 up. Okay, I'm fine.
Cool. Next up, I will do the last tank. It will put the entry cannons into him because I'm moving forward this time, and so have you, so it's definitely in range. And this time I will do mortar into them as well. So 5s on everything. 5s on the entry cannons.
Well, you hit on 5s, if you -1 hit, you'll be hitting on 6s.
Oh, and
it's also hitting on 6s with the mortar because of indirect.
It's like 2 shots.
This tank isn't really going to do much now, unfortunately. No. Apart from just getting in the way. Yes.
Okay.
Any more shooting? You shot your drone, you shot your tanks. They're all in combat. They're doing actions.
Yeah, that's my shooting done.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Very good. You killed a couple of Marines and plinked a few wounds off the Land Raider.
That is a waste of a shooting turn.
Well, my shooting last turn wasn't that great either compared to the first. We both did very well on the first turn, then we with the second turn shooting. Yeah. Where are you going to start the charge phase then, I guess?
Yeah, I'm going to charge in with my... I'm not.
Your Terminators, Typhus and Plague Wounds are already all in combat, you see? So and a bad number my Terminators all have fight first, Andy.
Yeah,
yes, problems.
Yeah. So I want to kill a few more in the psychic phase, really, but...
Yeah.
I'm going to start my Marines, because it makes sense to get more attacks.
Yeah, but are you charging anything? So if you're not charging, I get to hit you with both my units first. They both got fight first.
Oh, right. Well,
this is what I'm saying. So are you charging anything?
I might as well declare charging my Lord down, I suppose.
What, your Sorcerer?
Yeah.
You keep thinking he's a Lord. What's he charging?
Terminators.
Okay.
8,
well done him.
Yeah.
Right, okay, Terminator Sorcerer. He's jumped up on the building there because he's magic. So you got your staff?
Yeah.
He hasn't got that many attacks, does he?
He's got 5 attacks.
Does he?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, can I reroll ones because Lord?
No, because you can't reroll hits against me at the moment.
And then strength 7.
Yeah, so it would be 2s, but it's 3s because minus 1 a wound.
You're rolling 1s.
2.
I'm going to CP that.
Are you?
Might as well.
Fine.
3.
Minus 1.
Nice one.
I'm absolutely fine.
Oh, come on, Dave.
Can't get staff these days, Andy.
Oh, Dave.
He couldn't either. Right, I might as well just go over Baden now because why not? I guess. So let's murder these.
He's just only got 2 wounds.
The rest of these Terminators. Okay, so yes, a Baden with his 9 attacks going to these Terminators here. And he's hitting on 2s. And I'm rerolling everything. Yeah. No explosions at the moment though, because it's still back around 2. And then wounding on 3s, rerolling everything. Okay, so that is 7 invulnerable saves and then D3 mortal wounds afterwards. So there's 2 left, isn't there? They're both dead. And then it'll be D3 mortal wounds. And that'll be another one almost dead. So they're dead. Let's consolidate about them. Okay, I think consolidate about them much. You can just stay there. Terminators, I'm just going to smack all of them into Typhus. He's essentially the biggest threat. So let's hit him with some cursed weapons first. He's going to hit on 3s now though, because I didn't charge, but I can reroll 1s because the buttons there. And there's strength 5.
T5.
So 4s. That is 3 at minus 3, so 3 invulnerable saves. 1 damage apiece, so he's down to a wound. And then I've got a power fist. Give him a good power fist in. That's missed every time. It's alright, I also have a chain fist that, you know. Which hits twice. And it'll wound on 3s. Like that. 1 invulnerable save.
Come on, mate. Don't.
He's dead. And you haven't got any CP left, have you? Well, he's dead. Bye-bye, Typhoid.
He didn't make a single one of the last
He failed all of his saves, didn't he? And he didn't even get his mortal
Yeah.
wounds in your command phase either.
Guys fell down.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right, consolidate the Terminators just to slow down a bit, basically. Plague wounds going into Terminators. You're starting with... What's this?
That's the
Axes.
again.
Hit on 4s. Your axes are hitting very well today, to be
Yeah.
fair, even though I am illusory supplicated. You're reading on 3s.
3s.
Minus 1 a wound. Roll the 1. You've got just a 3 wounds this time. Invulnerable saves. Do you like how I say invulnerable? Invulnerable.
Oh
So
dear.
1's gone through. Okay, d6 damage a time.
5
1 to
wounds
5.
on first.
I don't think I can make another 5 of
I
those
don't
shrugs,
think
Andy.
you can. You did it once. I think it was amazing.
No, so that's 1 dead. Just.
Just.
Next d6. 2. Oh, well, he's going to survive.
Well, only for a second.
He takes 1. So 1's dead, 1's on 2 wounds.
Flail.
Right, okay, yeah, flails now, yeah? Flails of corruption hit on 4s. It's about half again, to be
This
fair.
isn't very good, mate.
Oh, you hit the
Less than
4s.
half.
4's to wound. Because of that rune, which means 2 go through.
Dear.
And 4 plus saves. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So the guy's got 2 wounds. So he shrugs on the guy on 2 wounds. He dies. And another guy takes 2 wounds. Oh dear.
I've got a power fist.
Right, power fist now. And there's a Terminator left on a wound. You've hit every time.
Power fist. It's powerful. That's why.
You've
Don't
wounded
let
every
do that.
time.
He wants death to them.
I've not made any saves. 6 shrugs on a guy on 1 wound. It can be done.
I've got to say,
I've done it before.
You have done it. No.
But no, he has been power fisted. You have killed the unkillable Terminators.
So I will take the objective and stop you now from scoring it in your turn.
Yes, because even though I'm upset because of my guy, you will outnumber me. Yeah, so okay, that's fine. But I've killed something off an objective for the long war, so I'm quite happy I've scored points in your turn.
You have.
Right, it is now turn 3. I have 2 objectives at the start of my turn for Black Legion. So that was 8 points, and then I'm doing the Auspit scanning thing over here again for an additional 3. I didn't get any long war points. I was hoping I would, but I only get the long war points at the end of my turn, so that's actually a worse secondary than I thought it would be. But never mind. Hey ho.
And all that, whatnot.
So it's now 30 to 19 to the Black Legion, but obviously I'm a turn ahead on the primary. So it's fairly close. Basically, I've denied you lots of engage. You've denied me lots of long war and war ritual.
Essentially, the only reason you're 11 points ahead of me is because this turn you scored 11 on primary. If you
That's what I've just said. I'm ahead because I've had an extra turn of primary.
Up until
That's literally what I've just said, Andy.
Yeah, turn 1, turn 2, we are level pegging
Level pegging.
Level pegging.
Land Raiders shuffled forwards. They're doing the action. They've just shuffled over there. I've done some fun move blocking with a Havoc that ran towards your Terminators over here. Because why not? It'll slow you down a little bit. And I spent my CP on making my Demon Prince a Red Corsair so you can advance and charge.
Beautiful.
So you can now fly in here, get stuck in alongside Abaddon and my other characters. So that's all going to be fun and games. Let's start with some psychic shenanigans. And I think I will start with my Demon Prince.
Very
the
nice.
Prince of Demons. And he's going to do Putrid Miasma.
Okay.
Which goes off on an 8. Do you want to deny that?
No.
No? Okie dokie. He's -1 to hit. I didn't get my prayer off this turn, unfortunately. My illusory supplication, but all my Terminator dead anyway. So, meh. My Terminator Sorcerer is going to do his Warp Ritual, Andy.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he is, actually. He's got a 7, so just go off.
Obviously,
Would you like to try and deny that
Yes,
with your
I
one
think
last
I-
remaining deny?
I absolutely would like to deny that and 8 up.
You haven't.
I'm not going to spend CP to do it.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
You haven't.
No, someone's caught. No.
Okay. So I've got a Warp Ritual. I'll do one next turn and the turn after. I've maxed it, see?
You might do.
Turn 3 onwards, you see?
Yeah.
Right, so that's my psychic phase done. Let's do some shooting and guns and things. I've got a las cannon there. Look, let's shoot that drone in the face. It's hit. It's wounded. A demon save for your drone, Andy. It doesn't save.
It's got 7 left. It's got 4
Takes
left.
another 3. Right, Abaddon, he's going to shoot your drone as well, because why not? He's given himself 4 rerolls, so that's a thing. I've hit you 4 times. I will wound you on 5s, and I will reroll. So that is 3 4-up saves.
I'm going to roll 3 dice.
You argue, yeah, you need
That's
to.
exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you take another 2 wounds on your drone. 2 damage each, but you don't care because you death guard.
No, I am. I'm glad you know. How did you know?
I
What
knew.
gave it away? Was
I
it
knew.
the Death Guard?
My Terminator Sorcerer is going to shoot through the window at it as well,
Okay.
because why not? It hits sometimes. And it's wounded twice, actually, with a combi bolter. And you're fine. I mean, well, it was only a combi bolter. A combination bolter of the combination variety.
Bolter.
Let's shoot some Land Raiders at things.
We've got tanks there.
Yeah, I know.
You want to shoot some tanks at me?
Yeah. Alright, let's shoot the Land Raider. I'm going to put the las cannons and the bolt gun from the combi flamer into this tank here. I'm going to put the heavy bolters and the Havoc launcher into that tank and try and finish it off.
Nice. Okay.
Alright, because split fire always works, doesn't it? Always works. Right, okay, I was just doing some measuring and things. Right, heavy bolt it into the wounded one over there. Here we go. Freeze. And 5s. No, okay. Have a launcher. 3 up. Okay, fine. And then everything else was into this tank here. So 4 las cannons. Not hitting on 2s anymore. You're not near as thing because you moved another tank closer. Winning on 3s though, like that. And they've all gone through. Oh dear, this could be a problem. Well, 3d6 plus 3 because it's plus 2 each.
Yeah. Some good dice rolling. It's dead.
What, you mean like that? I mean, it's very dead. That's very, very dead. Bang! And the dirt is gone. That's what you say when you kill Death Guard, yeah?
It didn't blow.
Abaddon is going to charge this Plague Blast Crawler here.
Sure.
Oh, look, he's made it. Alright. Plonk. And then Demon Prince is going to charge the Plague Wings in the middle.
Okay.
He's made it as well. Because he's very, very close to you. Whee. Just as well, because that wasn't the best of charges. Get out the way,
You should
you...
have -2 didn't you think that?
Yeah, if you did that, it might have stopped me.
I haven't got no CP, so...
No. But he's gone in, that's good. And then... do I send the Sorcerer in as well? Yes, I will actually. I'll send the Sorcerer in as well, Andy. Okay. Into the Plague Rings. Okay, he's going in as well. Bosh. Right, I'm going to start with the Demon Prince. Alright, so we have 6 attacks. +1 because of Hatred Incarnate. He hits on 2s. I'll be rerolling all hits because of hatred incarnate.
Sound like a bully, mate.
If they hit, they automatically wound. Oh look, 7 wounds at AP 3. 7 sixes. Oh, actually, I need to pass the leadership test thing to see if I can use my weapon. Yeah, I can. Right. So otherwise people are going to moan about that on YouTube. So you've passed 1. These are all 3 damage, and they ignore -1 damage.
So you kill them.
They're all dead. Pick them up. Splat. Right. He's consolidated. I activated my sorcerer and Paladin consolidate with him as well because he charged. You can do that. Abaddon's now going to go into your tank. He's going to hit on 2s, and I'm going to re-roll the 1s. He told himself, I've got a 6 that explodes.
Very nice.
And I'm strength 9, so I'm running on 3s. And I'm re-rolling all wounds because he told himself to.
Lucky boy.
Well, that's why he gave himself re-rolls, Andy. There we go, like that. So that's every wound, plus I've got 2 6s. So that's 8, that's 10 invulnerable saves. AP 4, 3 damage, but obviously becomes 2 damage. That's not some bad saving, actually, to be fair. It's a 4 there. Oh. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, plus 2d3 mortal wounds.
So that becomes 6.
No, because they're all 3 each. So instead it's 2, 4, 6, 8, that's 12.
Well, why did you count that then? Because
15, 17, just to see how many wounds I could do, Andy. I've done 17 wounds on your tank.
Dead before the mortal wounds.
I know, I just wanted to see what I could do.
Does it blow up?
Does it blow up? No, that's a shame. For you. Cool. And here we are at the start of difficult turn 3.
So what you're doing, David Attenborough.
It's a hurting Dave.
That's a hurting Dave in his natural habitat.
Yes, well it is actually, it's my house. So it is literally my natural habitat. So at the end of my turn I got 3 for the long war, and I got 3 for the Auspex scan and 3 for war rituals. So that's quite a good turn for me. At the start of your turn you are getting your 8. Did you give yourself a CP?
I do, yeah.
You did get your 8 primaries. No, I was going to say you got to 2 now. Yeah. So it's still quite close on the points. You've got an Abaddon / Demon Prince size problem in the middle of the board, but you have still got 10 Blight Lords running around, and a drone and a tank that's crippled, and loads of Poxwalkers. So you've still got potential to score points, but we have both denied each other lots of points so far. So it's going to be a case of who can now start racking them up quicker than the other one.
He's same 4, middle 4, but he's not there because you can see him.
I'll stick in. Oh, we can't fucking. He's going there.
Start over there.
Yeah, over there. Okay, right, fine. Okay. So yeah, movement phase. You terminators come forwards.
Yep.
Those terminators come forwards towards the centre. Well, they couldn't really go forwards because I moved blocked them with the havoc. He was causing all sorts of havoc over there.
Tallyman's come out as well.
Oh, hello.
Just to be annoying, just to sit there and do.
Is he tallying up Abaddon's kills?
Yeah, so he's watching him, scribbling down, stretching him. So,
yeah.
Psychic phase now.
Yes.
And I'm going to do a psychic phase. I'm going to do my. He's got miasma, hasn't he?
He's got miasma and curse.
So miasma, we'll go on to these guys here.
Okay.
He's 6. Gets a 7. Might as well try and deny it, and you will.
No.
No, you don't. Look, very nice.
So then miasma.
Yep.
Okay.
He's also going to do. I might as well do a smite and get a super smite and do a super smite into a nearest unit, which is your lord here.
Well, see, it's nearest visible unit, you see. So I'm not sure he can see them because of the. So I think it'll probably be a Abaddon, which is probably what you want, to be fair. But, ooh, nearly a super smite.
Nearly.
It goes off. D3 on Abaddon.
3.
Takes 3. That's the maximum you can take in the psychic phase.
That is.
Interesting. Interesting.
How am I going to do it?
You could do.
No, because I have to do.
Well, you could do 3 in the shooting and then 3 in the combat and then he's dead.
It would be very unlikely.
It's not going to be easy, but it's doable. Anyway, moving on. Shooting phase. So that's the thing, you haven't got many guns, have you? That's the problem.
No. Mortar going into that squad of 3 guys back there.
Really hitting on 6s?
I
suppose you've got to chuck something at them.
Yeah, might as well. Actually, do you know what?
You have been shelling my backfield objectives very well.
Everything can live from him into them. No, good God. Mortar staying into them, entry cannons into him. And we're going into him as well. Entry
cannons into Abaddon and volley gun, okay. And the mortar's going over there. Okay, what are you starting with?
I'm starting the mortar for D6.
D6 into the unit on the back.
I think I've lots of 5 tonight.
Hitting on 6s, eh? He's poorly and it's indirect. You got some hits.
I did.
Yeah, see, you might have done all right today, to be fair. They're getting lots of shots, and you have done a very good job of shelling my backfield objectives. So 4 up saves.
Yeah.
Because of injured fire. So you killed another 2 of them.
More.
Well, at least I'll have at least 1 left there.
You will until next turn. Then you're going to have to think about points because in 2 turns there's nothing there.
Well, I'm running out of units, so I've just got to try and kill you. I've just got to try and kill your units at this point.
Yeah.
Into a button? What are you doing first?
Yeah, depends.
Okay. Both hit. Well done.
On 6s as well.
Winning on 3s because of the mark and Nurgle.
And the play driver can reroll.
You can.
2 go through. Let's reroll.
Marker's inch.
Makes sense. Now I can put my blight launcher in from the.
Well, you got your volley gun as well.
Oh yeah. No.
Which misses every time. Right, now you got your blight launch.
Yeah, that's just what I wanted to go through because the AP is just as good, so that's.
You got 6 shots, isn't it?
Oh, it's 6 shots. What am I doing? 3?
I don't know.
3s.
That's okay.
I think 7.
Yeah, 3's the wound.
Three.
Yep.
3 on 1s. Nice. 4
So
go for it.
4
83. So
4 ups.
2 go through. That is.
Which would be my 3 wounds.
Give me max 3 wounds. Yeah.
What other shooting have you got?
All my Terminator's there. My Terminator's there. Plenty of shooting. Plenty of shooting. I'm going to kill a Baden this turn. Yeah.
Well, you got a good chance.
No, I'm going to 1 bang Baden in this turn, just because you've upset me this game.
Okay.
Right, let's go. Terminators anything from them into a Baden.
Well, the only reason you'll be able to do it is because you had a really good smite with your sorcerer,
left?
see? You can lose one more in the shooting phase.
Yeah, so everything from them. So I'm gonna
From where?
From them.
From that unit. Okay.
So obvious one, blight launchers, hitting, wounding. 6, toughness 5. So
Yeah, good. Toughness 5 now. Yeah, 'cause contagions. Good.
Okay, melter to the face.
Melter to the face.
Hits.
You've hit him in the face. You've not wounded. Mark and Neville.
CP.
Okay.
Come
Oh,
on,
dear.
melters always fail.
And then you've got 8
shots.
Colby Bolt shots. You're winning on 5.
Just 2.
2 ups.
Ah,
no.
Finally.
Okay.
Good. Excellent. Next up.
But me rerolling a save did make you put another entire unit into it.
I mean, I was only going to shoot.
Otherwise, that would have gone to the Demon Prince. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. It would have done. Yeah, exactly right. So next up, I'm just going to put Terminators. I'm just going to put anything into that other guy with the big las cannons because I'm going to try and get the heavy firepower over there, shoot him into the drone.
Okay. So you're going to shoot everything into that Havoc? Because you could finish with that drone in a minute, to be fair. Yeah.
I mean, I know that this is going to finish him off, but... Meh.
Yeah, but it's another unit I'm running around doing things.
I want him off the objective.
What, the Land Raider?
Yeah, when I'm done with these guys, I'll go there and kill them. I'm going to table you then, apart from your Land Raider.
Yeah. I've really got a way of killing that at the moment.
No.
Alright, so you're okay, so you're trying to kill the Havoc, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing
Light
first?
launcher.
Light launcher.
Why not?
Oh, he's missed.
Yeah. So then I'm going to do the melter.
Which misses.
Which also misses.
And you've got 8 combi volt shots. So 3s. Then I'll go down to toughness 4, so we're winning on 4s. 4. Jinx. Saves. He's dead.
He is dead.
Okay.
So just literally left it to exactly the right amount of my last weapon to live.
It's very efficient of you.
Lucky. I had plasma from a tally map I needed, but...
Okay, alright. Any more guns, or that's it, isn't it, I think?
Gun. I've got no more gun.
No.
But I have got charging.
You have got chargings, yes.
And you know what I'm going to do with my chargings, don't you?
You're going to charge them Terminators into a Baden.
That's the first charge, yes.
Okay, go on then. Double 1.
No. The first charge over there is that square 5 going to your Lord on the right next to you.
The Terminator Sorcerer.
Yeah.
You keep calling Terminator Sorcerers Lords.
I know, it's great.
Yeah.
He's in. Oh, they will be in.
Where are they?
It's under 9, that is for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll be in. Okay, so we'll move them in a second. They're going 8s.
Yeah, they're definitely in.
So they're going into him. Right, okay.
Into a Baden.
Right, and these guys are going into a Baden, are they?
Well, I figured, why not?
Well,
Let's tie him up and try and kill him now. If I can kill him now, I'm great fun, isn't it?
It would be. So
They're in.
okay, alright, well let's move those in. You got 8s on your charges. Cool monster.
It's all round.
Right, charges have gone in, and of course you're starting with the unit hitting the sorcerer.
Yeah, exactly right. No, I'm going for a ban.
Yeah, of course you are. Because they both have fight first. You want to hit a Baden before he throws those Terminators back off the board, basically.
Yeah.
Hit them so hard, they'll go back in the deep strike.
What's the buttons involved these days?
4 up.
He's got 4 up, so that's fine. And what's his...
Well, his toughness is now 5.
Is he making -1 to hit or anything?
No.
So hitting on 3s?
Yeah.
So he's putting a CP.
Yeah. I wanted to get my prayer off to give him trans hit, but it failed, which is really annoying.
So hitting on 2s.
Yes, you are. Yeah. You still missed one. And CP would have made no difference.
No.
So this will be winning on 5s because of the Mark and Nurgle.
That's okay.
Alright. So 2 go through.
2 go through. Maybe enough if you fail these.
He might do.
Yeah.
I'll roll your CP.
So 4 ups. The first 2 wounds go through. He's got 1 left.
Yes.
I'll do my champion. See, my champion wants to bring him down and get a promotion and become a...
Champion wants to finish him off, does he?
He wants to become a death shroud, so it makes sense.
Okay. Well, we hit on 2s. Oh dear.
That's okay.
You're winning on 5s because Mark and Nurgle.
Big weapon.
It's a plague. Ooh,
just one.
1 4 up. 50-50.
50-50. Do you die or do you live? We take down a Baron!
And Abaddon now blows up on a 2+. No, he doesn't really. Right, so you've killed Abaddon. Well done. Congratulations.
Yes.
I will now hit you with my sorcerer.
You will. That's an interesting...
That smites that, did it, you see?
It is.
Let's smack those Terminators on the head with a staff.
I don't normally focus on a Baron.
He's hit every time.
That's it every time.
You can get the staff these
You
days.
can.
He's winning on 3s. Strength 7. He's wounded every time. He's all -1 AP.
Oh wow, 3 ups.
5 3-ups. D3 damage each.
Third one. -1 damage. You can't kill anyone, so...
I've done 1 damage. You can't get the staff these days. I thought you could for a moment, but then I realised, no, it's a bank holiday. You can't get the staff these days. Okay.
So, I'll put my attacks into him next up. So, Veg is sitting on 3s normal. So, Flail.
Yes.
You're on 3s. 2's been great for them.
Yeah.
3s, presumably. Well,
toughness 3. No, yeah, Flail's always been on 3s. It's strength 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
2. So his Valbreaker plate actually reduces AP by 1. It's like he has Arm of Contempt as well as a teleport.
Cool.
So he has 3 ups. So he takes 2 damage.
How many have you got left? 3? 4? 4.
4.
Cool.
Yes.
Next up is my sword.
It is a sword. Okay. So you got 3s.
There goes through. AP 3 this time, so...
Here comes 2, so 4 ups. So he takes
another
another 1.
And then I've got 1, 2...
3 axes.
3 axes, sir. Hitting on 3s. Probably going to miss quite a few here, I should think.
Not bad, not bad.
And then this is extra strength, so this will be 2s.
Yes.
Axes,
Strength
mate.
6 for the axes. I know, axes are nice,
Three
aren't
going
they?
1s. So that is, this time, that is going to be 7. Minus a 2 AP.
Which comes -1, so 3 ups.
Okay.
I'm glad he's got to reduce AP with his Veilbreaker plate, that's all I'm going to say.
That's kept him alive.
You can get the staff these days.
Have I got anything else? No, that is everything from them. But I will have taken... I'm not going to do any movement.
You've taken the
I've
objective,
taken the objective.
but my Psychers are still alive, which means Walt Richard is still a thing. But he is very poorly.
He is very poor. He's got a wound left.
You're not 4. 1.
No. How many psychic... Oh, they're both psychics, aren't they?
They're both Psychers, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, game on, I guess, now Abaddon's dead.
This makes... I mean, that's an anti-everything killer, so I'm a little bit concerned about...
Yes, and I still have a
Because
Land
he's damage
Raider.
free and ignores -1 damage, so it is literally...
And if I hit you, I'll wound, so I don't care about your
It's
toughness.
built to take out Death Guard Terminators, so...
Well, it's built to take out.
It's not
It's
like
built to take out anything.
It's like almost this tailored that model they've almost...
Well, no, because I wanted something that could deal with Catans and Gazgals and to deal with another Abaddon. You take him.
Right, so
Anyway, let's work out some points. Okay, it's Black Legion turn 4. We've just tightened up the points. It's now 44-27, but obviously that's including my turn 4 primary, isn't it? So I've got an extra 8 here because he managed to survive. I failed to get a prayer again with my apostle. I actually forgot he was there, then rolled the dice, and he failed anyway. But he has moved in here to help my other characters out, so that's a thing. My Terminator Sorcerer is staying in combat, so he can do psychics.
Makes sense.
So that's a thing. Warp Talons, they're jumping out. They're going to join the party. Better late than never. Here comes my counter punch, or counter slash, I guess. He's standing there because he's holding an objective by himself. Although I can probably go and move him slightly further away from your Terminators and still be on the objective. Land Raider's just moving away from you to shoot things, and that's about it, really. Nothing really to say. So let's do some Psychic. My Terminator Sorcerer is going to do a Smite, which goes off on a 9.
Okay.
You happy with that?
Yeah. There's yours.
Yeah, my dice. D3 into your Terminators that are in combat with him. 1.
So
Okay.
I've got an extra wound, so I've got 9 wound left.
Right. Infernal Gaze. That's going into your Terminators.
I don't know what it does.
Well, I roll 3 dice, 4 ups, then mortal wounds. It's like a Smite.
Do it.
No.
You failed every
Brilliant.
single time, Dave.
Well done.
You couldn't kill it.
Maybe I should have fell back.
I think you should have run away, mate.
Right.
Because now he's dead. Die.
Team Prince. War Ritual. That goes off.
Offensive of the night. And that's 8. And I will see it.
Okay. No, nearly. CP for VP though, it's the right thing to do. So I've got 2 War Rituals off. Good. I'm going to do some shooting now, Andy.
I'd like that.
I'm going to shoot everything from this tank into that tank. Because it must die, because I've got a guy over there who needs to stay alive.
Okay.
Las cannons.
Missed twice.
I'm glad I didn't split fire.
Please.
I'm very glad I didn't split fire. 1 invulnerable save.
5 up.
I've still got heavy bolts and habit
Was it
launcher.
D6 plus 2?
Yeah.
So no matter what he dies, if I don't.
Yeah, no matter what I roll, it's dead, unless you reroll the save. No?
It's a third chance. If I'm going to see what would have happened.
Oh, you should have done
it.
Never mind. Right, does he blow up? I don't think anything's near enough to him anyway, there is it? No. Okay, fine. So I've got rid of your indirect fire at last. Okay,
Yeah, that's it.
fine. Other shooting and things. There isn't really much more shooting, to be honest. I've got a bolt piston to a Blight Lord, but I can't be bothered. So let's do some charges. Let's charge this Demon Prince into those Terminators. Oh, look, he's made it. Kasplat. Let's chart this Dark Apostle into those Terminators. Splat. Let's chuck these Warp Talons into those Terminators. Splat. They've all made it. Hurrah! Right, Warp Talons, in they go, into the Terminators. 26 attacks, hit on 2, 6s will explode. Fun times.
That's a lot of 6s.
Right, I hit you 3 more times than I had attacks, which is always fun. I'm winning on 5s, and I'm rerolling all my wounds. Right, after the wound rerolls, 15 came through at AP2, so 15 4-up saves.
15 4-ups. I'm going to have these if you Terminator, Dave.
I hope so. It's not a bad roll, though.
It's okay. So I had a guy on a wound. He's dead.
That's another one dead. And then one's on a wound.
A wound. So I've lost 2.
Okay. Right, okay, moving on to the Dark Apostle now. He's now going to smack your Terminators. So, I mean, he's moving an inch, that's fine. Right, he's going to hit on 2s. 6s will explode. No 6s, but no 1s either, so that's fine. He'll wound you on 3s. He's 7 or something. That is 4. I think it's only -1. Yeah, so 4 3-ups. 2 damage apiece. So that's that one guy that's dead. You're going to CP that, aren't you? For your last CP.
I wanted to save it for them, but...
Okay, so he's still dead anyway.
Dice!
Right, okay, so there's the champion and a flail left. My guys with books even took a wound if you turn it somehow. You made a 1 on a 2-up save. Should have saved your CP for a 2-up save, really.
Yeah.
My sorcerer is now going to pile in and smack
I
you.
still would have failed it on one day.
Oh, that's true. You got a 1 on the reroll anyway. My sorcerer's going to go now because he's Celeste. So he gets to hit you. He'll hit you on 3s, though. And 6s.
Just miss, please.
And 6s explode, Andy.
Just miss some dice. Please miss something, Dave. Anything you'd like. Honestly, anything you want.
He'll win on 3s.
Oh, that's nice of you. You missed 2.
5 3-up saves.
Sure. 5
D3 damage each.
Oh, look.
3 D3 damage. You got to go on 2 wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Now he's on 1 wound. Next one will kill him. And then that takes 1 wound off the other one. So you got 2 wounds left on one of those
I'll
Terminators.
keep my flame. What a surprise.
Okay. Right. Now I've got Demon Prince, the main event, into them. 7 attacks because of Hatred
Goodbye.
Incarnate.
Yeah.
It's going to hit on 2s.
Yeah.
I'm re-rolling hits.
Of course you are, 'cause you've got 4 ones, you get to reroll all of them, naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's beautiful. Keep going.
Did you
look,
did you get
everything
Miasma
wins.
off or not? No, you did
I
your...
didn't get
No,
Miasma off, no.
okay. And 6s will explode,
Yeah,
Andy.
of course they will.
Alright.
Yeah.
And if this weapon hits, it wounds.
Okay. So
Alright.
I've got
You got that many 4+
4
invulnerable saves. 9.
9 4-ups.
And each one will be 3 damage, and it will ignore your -1 damage.
I'm well aware, mate. Don't you worry.
And then I'll slap you. I'll slap you with his talon in a minute as well.
There you go. They're dead, pretty much, mate. They are dead.
They're
The
exactly
whole,
dead.
The whole unit is dead. Okay, so I knew this was coming.
Smack.
I had nothing I could do.
Hold on. I had to do his leadership test thing for his sword. Yeah, it was fine. Right. Anyway, you were saying?
So the thing about him is, I know that he was worse than a Baron, but I didn't want to risk charging him and not getting a charge off. Not only that.
Well, you were right to deal with Abaddon when you got that smite off.
Yeah,
as soon as you took 3 in the cycle, that was the right
Like,
thing to do.
I was willing. I'm not going to play from this point because there's no need to play on the game at this stage. There's nothing I can do.
Well,
here.
you've got a Terminator left under there with a flail,
There's nothing. There's nothing. That's it.
an injured drone, and some poxwalkers.
Italian man and my lord. Well, not my lord.
Well, I wasn't including the
Sorcerer.
Tally Man because he's not really going to do much.
Hey,
Apart from
he's
give
got
you
lots
a
of
CP,
The thing
which
is,
you spent really wisely.
if I'd have charged him with a unit that could kill him,
Oh, you would if you charged him, you would kill him.
Yeah.
But because of his speed, he's normally able to be the one charging. That's the problem.
I just had nothing left. I had nothing to fight you with. I had nothing. You going first is what did it this game. You getting that first turn.
Yeah, and then just throwing the Terminators in the middle as well.
Terminators in the middle, turn 1, stopping me from getting on there to stop you getting it. Absolutely. You turn 1 is what won your game. With very good skill, very good play, a very good army, a very good list. Especially this guy here.
He's filthy, isn't he?
He's meta chasing.
Ignoring -1 damage, ignoring shrugs, ignoring wound caps. Like, I worked out statistically, he can walk up to a Abaddon and actually just hit a Abaddon, just kill him.
Yeah, he's a meta chasey, Death Guard
Anti-Catan, anti-Gaz, anti-Abaddon.
He's horrible.
Oh, you got high toughness. Don't care. If I hit, I also wound.
He could do more. He could do multi in one go.
Yeah, with a bit of luck.
Yeah.
If I get rid of his vulnerable save with Death Hex, he
Multi's
can kill
level-
Morty.
yeah, with no invulns and no.
No shrugs and no
shrugs.
-1 damage.
Yeah, he could
Yeah.
do it.
He's good, isn't he,
So
for,
yeah,
for a little missile.
It was a good game. I think turn based. I think you played it perfectly. You played every move perfectly.
Well, thank you, sir.
Nothing you could have really done
I denied you all of your engage points.
You did. Yeah. I scored very little on those.
I managed to get
ones.
Warp Ritual off twice. Obviously, I've got another turn, so I might get another one for Warp. Long War wasn't so good for me, but yeah.
I mean, to me, I'm not going to tell you points for myself. I probably scored around about now. If I go into my turn, I've still got 2 objectives, and I'm going to score, but I can't.
But next
score.
turn, then your army will be dead.
Yeah,
essentially.
There's no prisoners as well. If I was to tally myself up to this point to turn 4 with you, I'm probably looking at you being on around about 50 marker now, and then
Yeah.
being about 35, 40. About 40.
You'll be about 10-15 behind
About
ish,
10-15, no.
and then my next turn. I mean, that last Terminator isn't going to last much longer. Your drone won't last getting shot by that,
No.
and then he can just fly over and murder a bunch of poxwalkers.
The Land Raiders are pain.
He's difficult to get rid of at toughness 9,
Team 9 models are ridiculously hard to get rid of.
especially with the
I
-1
don't
to
have
hit as
any
well.
My highest strength weapon.
But not only that, he gives me the firepower where Black Legion otherwise lack. Having minimum 3 damage las cannons is very good.
The only way I could have done anything to take him out is get close to him and bring his toughness down to T8.
Yeah, but then you're only winning on 4s, that's the thing. But your AP's good. You got to get the wounds, that's the problem. But he's very good firepower, D6 plus 2 damage las cannons. That plus the Havocs with their las cannons gives me a way of dealing with, let's say, a Mortarion. Because obviously, I mean, he can, maybe. But previously, before when I went mainly combat focused with my Black Legion, this Mortarion was a problem because we did that. As soon as we did that game, I was like, I need gun, and then I threw a Land Raider in the list. Needing gun, I needed some gun, and then the Obliterate was fun. I mean, he didn't kill much, but he screened you out.
In a way, that model there,
The Demon Prince.
the 10 Terminators you put in the middle were the perfect amount for him to sit back there. That we had at the back to continue help screen.
They held you off long enough.
Exactly.
Just
That's what I'm
about.
saying. Everything was exactly placed in the right position to come when it did. If I'd have got a charge on him, it would have been different.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If I'd have charged them, it would have been
Well,
different. But
him and the Warp Talons are always my counter charge. They sit at the back until I need them, and then They can fly. They're quick. They can go in. I made him a red Corsair.
Counter charge, and I couldn't use
Yeah,
the
but
counter charge.
your counter charge started here.
Yeah.
Mine was bang straight in the middle.
Very unfortunate series of events.
Yes.
But I was forced into making decisions I didn't want to make to get points at a point in the game where I felt like I need. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, he survived. He ran up there. That's very clever, wizard.
My hits were good. My numbers of shots were good. So most of my wounds were good. My saves not on point tonight at all.
I don't think Typhus made a single save, did he? Poor guy.
One out of 7. That was ridiculous. Other than that, the drones.
We both killed each other very efficiently, to be fair.
We did.
I mean, at the end of my turn 4, I've killed most of your stuff, but at the same time, all I've got left is some Warp Talons, a few characters, and a Land Raider.
Yeah, and theoretically, I would probably kill some now with the attacks back from.
Well, yeah, you'll probably kill a few Warp Talons. He could shoot and kill a few more. You got a few mortal wounds. I won't have much left in my turn 5 either.
No, yeah,
We've both absolutely smashed each other.
You probably have him, your tank, and
the guy back there.
I tell him, man, that guy here, my lord.
Your mortars were very effective today. Shelling my guys off the back of objectives. They were getting at least 4 shots every single time.
5. There was only 2 times when I scored 2 and 1 because the last guy he had 2 shots when it missed.
Yeah, no, they've done very well today.
Yeah, the mortars were really good. They're so stringy. It's not they're a great hit.
They did well today.
6 out of 6 or 5 out of 6, 3 out of 6 is alright. It's when they're hitting like 1s and 2s. You know, you're always having to do them first, ready for those CPU rolls in case you need to re-roll that 1 into a 1. I mean, oh my god.
Oh, I've just actually realised. I don't think it would have made much difference, but Abaddon's obviously got the mark of Nurgle, so he's not actually affected by contagions.
Yeah,
So he wouldn't have been T5. He would have been T6. I don't think it would have made a massive difference. I think you still would have killed. You still would have done the wounds in combat, and I think you still did the wounds in shooting.
Yeah.
But just something to bear in mind. Obviously, him and the Demon Prince being Nurgle is kind of anti-Death Guardy as well.
Do, isn't it? Start picking up on the mistakes that we've made throughout the game. At the end of the game,
I normally notice them when I'm editing. I do normally go, "Oh, I missed something there." But luckily, nobody really catches them.
No, it's because we don't make very many mistakes, Dave.
Well, there is that.
We are 2 very good.
Anyway,
yeah.
Thanks for the game. It's a win.
Buddy.
It's a win for me. Huzzah!
Don't drink and play. My mistake was drinking lots of bottles of.
I don't think you made that many tactical errors. To be fair,
For someone a bit half drunk when I started, I think I was.
I mean, to be fair, there wasn't. I didn't really give you that many options to do anything different because I screened you out.
I played you how I play anybody else, and
badly. Yeah, right. And on that note, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.